recap than I've written. So you guys, I think at the start of the session, everyone was at the Yawning Portal, I believe. Oh, we did start it with Gur. Yeah. A gnome went to Gur's place, One Man's Trash, and basically warned them that the Sea Maiden's Fair is involved with the drow. They said that the events at Mist Shore, a bunch of the guards died, and the drow got away with the Stone of Galore, and they rode a mechanical dragon turtle that Gur and his, well, mainly his son worked on it, just his son actually. So yeah, this gnome worked in cooperation, and basically warned them that that the drow would like basically don't do more work for the Sea Maiden's Fair, because you'll probably get burnt by it some way or another, seeing as these drow are involved there. So after that, I think everyone else just about was in the Yawning Portal, or was at Trollskull Manor. And then Torin was at the Dusted Ruby. Everyone eventually met up at the Yawning Portal. And then talked about that the first plan of action really is to meet with Zardoz and talk with him and try to understand the involvement. So everyone went down that way. I believe you just approached one of the sailors, and Gur disguised himself as one of the gnomes that he saw working on the Nibblewright. That was on one of the boats there, and they seemed to let you guys through pretty easily to get onto the main ship, the Eyecatcher, in the bay. So everyone went on to the Eyecatcher, and Krandren cast Detect Magic and found that everyone was disguised around him. All the sailors were disguised, and they basically, Gur was like, hey, I need to go check on the... What was your excuse again?
That I was going to make some kind of upgrade on the Nibblewrights. Oh,
on the Nibblewrights, yeah. So to check the Nibblewrights on the lower decks. And they're basically stopped there when one of the sailors went into the captain's quarters and was basically talking to them. Eventually you got an audience with Zardoz. And he revealed himself to be magically disguising himself, and one of his disguises was the Open Lord of Waterdeep that you communicated with originally and had the backing of and all that. As well as, what else did he reveal himself to be disguised as? Trying to think of the other... let me think. Who else did he disguise himself as that he revealed? I'm not sure. Do you guys remember if I said anything else? If he like switched his face twice, I believe, but maybe not. Oh, it was just Zardoz.
So.
Yeah. So Zardoz.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, Zardoz, the Open Lord, and then Jarlaxel, which is assumedly his actual face, which is a drow. So Zardoz was a drow the whole time. Then basically everyone discussed what to do, and Jarlaxel was actually like I believe Grumbo was like, hey, can you get out of here so we can like plan things? Jarlaxel left. There was like a time of everyone talking to each other and planning things out. And then everyone heard like some dancing, upbeat kind of music playing from outside of the captain's quarters, or like this dining room. And before everyone had a chance to check it out, a performer came with a bunch of wine and a bunch of wine glasses, like way too much wine to possibly carry. He knocked on the door, and you guys opened it up, and he basically tried to beg for his life for a second as a bunch of magic missiles shot him down. And it seems that Jarlaxel basically wanted to take you guys off guard or potentially kill you guys. Everyone fought outside as you guys made your way back onto the deck of the ship. And yeah, so that was the main combat. And V's got stabbed a bunch. But yeah, there were a bunch of drow on making their way out of this. So yeah, that's the main recap.
But yeah, Jarlaxel is no joke. He made like 5 attacks in a turn, and
yeah,
it's
high AC.
He's
Oh my
super.
goodness, the AC.
He has evasion.
I think his AC is at least 24.
Oh fuck!
Yeah,
Like
Yeah.
the only way we've been able to hit him is one of the
Crits.
barbarians getting a natural 20 while they're blessed. So-
Yeah.
Well, isn't a nat 20 an automatic hit regardless of what the modifiers are?
I think it depends how you rule it. Some
Sure.
people
Okay.
do automatic success, and some still have a DC.
Sure.
I think I usually have a DC anyway.
Like a nat 20 not even hitting D. This is insane. But yeah, this is where we're at. He has evasion too, so dex saves are a no-go.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so I
Yes.
guess Ebyn just gonna light him on fire a bunch of times.
Oh yeah, that's just solid
Yeah,
damage.
there's solid hit. Yeah,
That's kind of what happened.
Oh wait,
the auto
I
hit.
think DM actually made something that'll put that out because it's raining right now, so that
Oh,
might not
shit.
even work.
True.
It's oil though, so it should-
Oil might work
you know.
anyway. Yeah.
Okay,
The rain will
okay.
make it.
Alright.
Yeah, the rain will make it even more intense. There you go.
All right.
Well, I gotta get creative here, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see. Yeah, there are a bunch of little details that I missed out. One was that Jarlaxel basically said that he'd oh yeah, he is on fire already from Alchemist Fire. Jarlaxel said that he'd split a deal with you guys, that he'd give he'd only take a small amount of money and give you the Stone of Galore. And this was before everyone was discussing, so it was kind of off guard that he made this deal and then attacked you anyway. Let's see. And after killing the whole crew, he basically gave a second of, like, his weapon was drawn most of the time, and he didn't attack people until provoked, more or less. Even though he sent his whole crew on you, so he's not.
His
exactly...
weapon was not drawn for most of the time.
Yeah, yeah. Goddamn, I think I confuse those all the time.
You did last time too, yeah.
Yeah,
Who is that?
drawn in the sheath. Yeah. So these are the performers that were playing the music. Like, they started playing this like dancing, in music basically when everything happened, and Jarlaxel was dancing with a nimble right. Most of the fight.
This is the sole survivor. There were 4, and we've killed the other 3. So,
Yeah.
Other bad guys.
Yep.
Questionably.
Yeah,
well,
they're on the ship with
Krandren-
the bad guys.
Krandren may have
people.
sacrificed.
Flu.
Yeah. Krandren, he may have sacrificed an innocent in order to get 3 points of damage off from Green Flame Blade. So,
Yeah.
And pulled
Yeah,
his
we're
head off just because he
monsters.
annoyed me.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Okay.
It was his fault.
Cool. Yeah. So there are a bunch of drow dead. Picking up, so we have a rainy fall morning in the Waterdeep Bay. The sky is overcast and there's a chill of the seaside mist. And the camera circles around a boat in the middle of the bay. The Eye Catcher, a gilded, lavish-looking ship. It's got gold metal and white paint around it. And we see a commotion that's happening on the deck of the ship. Bodies and blood cover the ship's top deck. And we move across the deck and see a bunch of sailors cut through by steel and magic. And they're kind of, the magic is kind of waning, and they are revealed to be drow. And the party circles around one figure who is still alive, a swashbuckling drow captain, Jarlaxel. He has one of the party members, V's, in a tight grip as he drives her through with a rapier 1, 2, 3 times, then walks over to the side of the ship with her lifeless body after taking a solid punch from Torin. He pulls a fine-looking weapon from her body and drops her off the side of the ship into the murky water of the Waterdeep Bay. Jarlaxel turns around to face the group and leans on his rapier and says, "What a shame. Well, maybe we can discuss terms now. If anyone else wants a one-way trip to the bottom of the sea, I can accommodate your voyage." And with that, let's see. Ebyn can roll into the combat.
Are we
And
just jumping
how
back
do
into
we-
combat from the
Yeah, I was gonna
combat?
say, are we still in turn order?
We're still in
or-
turn order. It just depends on what
Oh,
people
God.
want to do. He just took a turn. Yeah, he doesn't, he's not like pointing his weapon at you anymore, but it's, yeah, questionable. Ebyn, do you see that turn order, the encounter thing?
I do not.
I don't see a turn order thing either.
I guess.
We're on round 9.
Okay, we'll do.
It says.
We'll,
So-
Oh yeah, it's been
Restart
long.
that.
I
long
had
fight.
it until like 30 seconds ago. It was still up.
can try
yeah,
to
let me get this.
re-roll initiative if. That
we might as well, yeah.
Okay.
Things kind of stopped after V's was killed.
Yeah, we'll re-roll initiative, and I'll put Jarlaxel where he was.
Four's
He
good.
was
right?
really low on the initiative, which was weird. But okay.
Actually, yeah, how did that even happen? With
I don't know. I
His-
think he
A
probably
nat
rolled a
fucking
1.
20 initiative. Are you shitting me?
Are we rolling again?
oh my god,
Wait,
Torin
I
is
just-
motivated.
There we
There you
go.
go.
Okay.
Yeah.
Don't you get advantage?
No, not anymore.
Okay.
I have a different magical item.
Nice.
Okay.
Oh.
So Torin, you are up if there's anything you want to do. You took a thwack out at Jarlaxel as he took the punch to the cheek and continued to walk off towards the side of the ship and dropped V's into the water.
Is like this part of the ship, is it just like completely exposed? Is that like the edge of the ship?
So that's an interior, like this front portion is an interior up
Okay.
here. This part of the deck is the actual like exposed. Yeah, this is like a small storage area up here. That's shaded a little bit.
Well. I would like to take the disengage action,
Okay.
and I'm going to run here. My first 15. The game's paused for me.
Oh shit. There you go.
I'd like to run there with my first 15, and then just run and just jump off the edge of the boat into the water where he dropped these.
Okay.
Just running by him.
Okay.
No.
Mm. Yeah, he will he will just look as you jump off this side, and he could take an opportunity attack, but he doesn't.
Disengage.
Oh yeah, true. Disengage action. Yeah, he wouldn't anyway. He still leans on his rapier and looks to the group of you. He looks over his shoulder and says, "He knows they're dead, right? Well, no matter. Anything else people want to do?"
I would like to remind DM that I am invisible.
True. Yeah, you can stay invisible.
Oh, yeah, okay. Krandren's just going to look around at his allies and see what the situation is. Does anybody... what are people's faces right now? What does Grumbo want to do?
Grumbo's getting ready to talk to Jarlaxel.
Okay, as just looking around, are my allies looking like they're going to continue attacking? Because Krandren doesn't want to.
Grumbo
That's
doesn't.
up to...
Okay, yeah,
Yeah,
and then I
Ebyn-
can't see Gur. Ebyn's just
Ebyn
just got
emerges
into
from
this.
the thing. Yeah, you've heard
He's
of all of
confused.
this. Yeah, and you're confused, but you know that combat happened and it's seemingly quiet now.
Okay, I guess Krandren will just talk then. Please, don't mind him. I think you've made it perfectly clear that we're better off trying to come to an accord. And, yeah, I'm not going to attack or do anything. So.
Mm-hmm. Cool. If anyone else wants to take an action, basically you can. Grumbo, Ebyn, Gur, anyone.
Take a step back
Okay.
and try to get a better read of what happened and what's going on. I'm surrounded by dead people. I see Torin leap off of the boat after, I'm assuming, V's.
Yeah.
And we're at a standstill.
Okay.
Is he still?
Ebyn's,
is he still
Ebyn's
holding
very
out?
confused, trying to figure out what's going on, what the plan is.
Is he still holding out the Stone of Galore as if he's handing it to us?
He had it. He was spinning it on his finger when you guys walked out. You don't see it immediately on him, but you think he still has it. He doesn't have it out at the moment.
Alright. So, are we cool? You gonna stop trying to kill us and all?
Oh, well, there's no one left, so just me. I do have some crew at the bottom decks of the ship, but I didn't call them up here yet. Don't think I need them.
I don't think you do either.
Okay. We will go out of initiative for now.
I want to talk to the guy.
Okay. Yeah. So, if anyone wants to make an action, just let me know, or whatever else, as Torin dives into the water.
Or you can deal with that first. Yeah.
Yeah, let's do that then.
I will use the, I think I'm going to cast Detect Thoughts and just kind of get the surface thoughts off of Jarlaxel as we're beginning our discussion.
Okay.
Using Helmet
Good
Telepathy.
idea.
Cool. Yeah, I'll keep that in mind. I will say, just before the conversation, the immediate thoughts you get, there's a bit of a sense of irritation, some sense of the loss of maybe more people than he was expecting, but overwhelmingly, the main thought you get that crosses his mind is one of impressed. He is impressed by you guys and kind of surprised. He thought that he'd basically deal with you guys and forget about you, but now he's actually paying attention. And then we'll cut away to Torin dropping down into the cold water of the bay. and you dive down, and you do see V's body slowly drifting down. And roll a Constitution save just to see.
No.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah. Let's see. You feel very. I mean, you're already pushed quite far as like the damage on your body goes. Thankfully, you don't have to dive much deeper, or else you may be basically exhausted. But you grab her lifeless body. There are these plumes of blood coming like into the water that cascades around. The water is murky, and you can barely see much further than a few feet. Roll a perception check.
Is it a disadvantage or just a straight roll?
I'll say that this is a straight roll, just to see what happens. Ooh,
Nice.
nice. As you grab Visa's body, you're so dead set on grabbing Visa's body that that's all you paid attention to. And as you grab her, you have the time to look around the water for a second. And what you see is these glowing golden eyes in this serpent like body. It's a little ways off, and since the water is so murky, it's hard to tell exactly what this is, but yeah, it seems like this giant serpent that is like slightly golden or metallic, and it's just watching. And as you grab V's, it quickly turns away, and yeah, it like whips as it goes out of view. It seems like it was watching in one way or another, and you're not sure why, but yeah, I guess you probably go up for air.
Yeah, just like pulling V's up as I keep going.
Nice. Yeah, you reach the surface and gasp for air. You have Visa's body, and there are ropes on the side of the ship that you can potentially climb up with her in hand.
Just going over there with like one hand, like, I don't know, like wrapped around her, and with my other hand like pulling up on the ropes, and like the little rope ladder climbing back up on the side of the ship.
Yeah. Cool. And you eventually get back on deck. And I guess we'll have the conversation with everyone.
Jarlaxel, I think we've both made our points here. It seems like maybe we shouldn't have been so harsh to judge you as being I don't know. Maybe you're just doing what you feel's right for your people, your pirate, lawless, sometimes murderous people.
Well, I can see that you're just doing what you think is right for yourselves, and I respect that.
And you see how fierce our barbarians are. I mean, they're quick to anger, sure, and maybe a little bit poor of judgment, but they're very loyal. And you know, you saw how many people I killed, and you know, we got a big old robot. You know, maybe we could work together instead of fighting and killing more of each other's people until, you know, one of us is all dead. Maybe we all go home today.
Yeah, he'll be thinking it through. Well, he'll look over. I'm sorry about your friend, but both her and you had to learn the price of recklessness. We can deal in words or blades. If we deal in blades, then this ends with blood in the water. Either yours or mine.
Sure, we understand that. I mean, look, we both lost some people today, okay? There's no need to lose everybody. We can certainly call a truce.
Yes, well, I think it's time to talk in honest. Before, I struck a deal with you. A deal that was too good to be true. I wanted to see how you'd react. And, well, I can see that you know that it's too good to be true. I was expecting to kill you all, but you proved more capable than I thought, at least. So, now we have to decide what to do from here. And he'll look amongst everyone just to gauge how people are feeling. Yeah.
Yeah, Krandren's doing his best to keep a straight face, but I think he still has a understanding of who's holding the cards here. So
Yeah.
The city of Waterdeep is our home. Oh, sorry, go ahead, Gur.
Oh, Gareth standing perfectly still, trying to make no noise, afraid for his life.
Yeah. Cool.
Go ahead.
Are you still invisible? Or
I'm still
is
invisible. That lasts for an hour, and I will not
Oh,
do
shit.
anything to get rid of invisibility.
Yeah.
Not against this guy.
Nope. Saw 5 attacks. That would kill me instantly.
Yeah, most of us it would.
Ebyn is clutching the one bead he has from the necklace of prayer beads and nervously looking at V's. And I'm back at the gentleman who slew her.
Okay. Are you hiding or are you just in plain sight?
No,
As
I
you
mean
emerge from
he
this?
took a step back from Krandren, but otherwise,
Okay.
I'm assuming he's in plain sight.
Okay. Cool, just wondering. Yeah, he'll take a second of silence and looking amongst you and judging everyone. And he will say, well, the way I see it, there's a few options that lay at your feet. The first option was to fight me and die on the ship. Seems one of you took that option, sadly. Well, the second option is to help me in obtaining that cache of dragons, get your cut, and then forget this ever happened. Or, I may be willing to help deal with the Zentarim and Xanathar after we make our money. The third option is, well, one I wouldn't say that you should pick. Is to cross me. Make some deal, turn your back on it. This would be a very poor choice. I know all of you. I've had spies on you for quite a while. I know how to turn the knife. You will lose everything if you turn on me. And the fourth option is to leave Waterdeep. Turn a new leaf. Your friends, your families, and your own life will be unharmed. So, I assume now is the time you pick an option. And you'll look amongst everyone.
What do you propose on this actual split? I don't think any of us believe that Waterdeep owes us any favors, or we owe it any favors, rather. But to be clear, you're asking us to steal a large amount of money and become wanted criminals in a place where most of us live.
Well,
So are you going to make it worth it, is my question.
yeah, he'll give a little bit of a smile. Well, I may have embellished the numbers a bit earlier. Not 50,000 dragons, but 500,000 lie in that vault. The city will want a good portion of that money back. And, well, you'd be quite brash to think that you'd get away with stealing the whole 500,000. What I want to do is, well, give it back to the city of Waterdeep. But under my name, and, well, we could have some kind of cooperation under your names as well. Luskin gets into the Lord's Alliance, and all of you get into the history books as the adventurers that return the Cache of Dragons to Waterdeep.
And who takes the fall?
Takes the fall?
Well, if we're returning the Cache of Dragons, it would imply that we stole them in the first place.
I believe it's common knowledge at this point that the previous Lord stole them all. And, well, returning them back, you'd be heroes. Nobody thinks that this money even exists anymore. That some person stole it a long time ago and it's all gone by now.
Oh.
So,
I have no issue working with you if my comrades don't.
It makes perfect sense to me.
I'd rather not die right now.
Just a voice.
yeah.
Yep.
True. Really, there's only one option here. So,
Agree,
I
but
do
I'd like to get V's some
wonder-
attention soon.
Yes, I do wonder how Torin is going to handle this, but
You can see Torin's just standing there, and he's just like holding V's in like both of his arms, and he's just been like staring down, like where she's been stabbed.
Mhm.
Please allow our barbarian some time to process this, and, perhaps you could give us leave to go save our friend here that you stabbed so many times. Perhaps someone in the city could, you seem quite capable, but,
I assume some holy magic to bring this one back.
that's what I'm open for. I don't do that kind of magic, though.
It's usually quite costly, but I'll leave it to your own judgment.
Doesn't
might
sound
as well-
like we'll have to worry about money soon.
Well, it would be good if you took me up on the offer. I think that, to be clear, out of the 500,000 dragons, I can negotiate with the Open Lord, the actual Open Lord this time. 100,000 dragons, I'm willing to split evenly between us. Each of us, my own crew, 50,000. Your own crew, 50,000. Rest, 400,000 we give back to Waterdeep.
Why do you care so much about Waterdeep?
I don't care much about Waterdeep as... Well, at least as far as it can make me money, and...
Well, wouldn't you just take all of it?
political move. So
If we take all the money, then we're not buying our way into the Lord's Alliance. We can have all the money we want, but if we don't have the power to use it, it's all for nothing. Not to mention, it's all dragons, and if someone sees that a bunch of purchases are being made, they'll eventually inquire. It'll take a lot to cover up all the expenditures. Make sure it doesn't come back at us.
Okay.
Now, perhaps one more thing you could help us with as our new employer.
Yes.
How about a small advance so we can get well prepared for the job? Surely
Also-
you wouldn't want us to botch this.
Also, explain what the job is. So you just sort of keep saying, get the money. It sounds straightforward.
Well, I
Yes,
assume
then-
that you chasing my gunslingers, you know about this, and he'll take out the stone of galore. Well, it has been not too fruitful communicating with this object, creature, whatever this stone is, but it can give you the location of the vault. And with that, I assume that you can clear the vault on your own. Won't need much of my help.
Are we supposed to expect something in this vault?
I'm not sure of what that Open Lord, or previous Open Lord, what he all planted in order to defend his cache of dragons. I suspect there'd be some kind of way to keep intruders out. People who shouldn't be there.
Now, perhaps just in advance of, say, I don't know, something small like 10,000 dragons.
Yeah, he'll be thinking it through.
Surely a ship as nice as this has a strong box full of gold. And surely you accounted for some expenses.
Yeah.
Grumbo starts like sparking. I'm gonna use wild magic.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Fireball!
Oh god.
What's...
Hey.
Okay, let me roll the wild magic.
It's awesome.
Sink the ship.
Oh god.
Any ship you are on automatically sinks.
It's oddly
specific.
Yeah, exactly. Wow. Where the hell did
It's
I...
context sensitive. It's exactly what
Oh,
you
here
need
it
in that
is.
moment in time.
Okay. Okay, it's not gonna be a huge thing.
Oh.
You're surrounded by faint ethereal music for 1 minute.
a soundtrack to our truce. And
I
to
can-
10,000 gold dragons.
I can see you didn't like the previous music. He'll look at the other performers. One of them's like just fucking kneeling in the corner, like fucking scared as hell.
Oh yeah, where'd you find the evil band?
Evil band.
Yeah, the evil guys. They're evil.
What do you consider an evil band to be? The music they play? Who they are?
They just really seemed like bad guys.
He'll shrug his shoulders. What was your persuasion? 19?
Mhm.
And how much did you say? 10,000?
10,000.
Let's see.
A small advance.
To help us get more kegs of gunpowder.
Yeah, surely you'd want us well equipped for this job.
Okay,
I mean, we're quite capable, you've seen, but there's certain things you just need money for.
Yeah, he'll give a sigh and say, well, I'm assuming that advance will come out of the dragons that you get, so, well, why not? But once again, if you try to run, it would be a terrible
Well-
decision.
We'll hold up our end of any deal that we make, Jarlaxel. You're insulting us now. We're business partners. Friends, I dare say. Would you talk to your friends like that?
Yeah, he thinks it through. I probably would, to be honest.
Oh, man. I look around at his dead friends.
Yeah, exactly. There are just bodies all across the ship after V's slashed a bunch of people and Grumbo did some slow motion matrix shit through the hallway.
Sideways finger
And
guns.
Yeah, and everyone else. Nimble right. Jarlaxel will motion towards the nimble right and say, so 10,000 was it?
10,000.
10,000.
Okay. Yeah, he will say 10,000 dragons from the safe. And the nimble right will go animating off in its weird way it walks. Okay. He will hold the stone out and say, here, be careful with this stone. It has a mind of its own. I'm not sure of its capabilities.
Yoink.
yeah, it will float out of the air as invisible Gur grabs it, and it'll vanish. Gur, roll a wisdom saving throw.
Ooh.
Oh
Interesting.
boy.
Here we
Got
go.
How good it is, probably.
Probably.
Oh,
Solid
wow.
one.
That's pretty good.
That's pretty hot.
Yep.
As soon as you pick it up, you feel this sense of like anxiety grow over you. It feels like something much bigger than you looming over you. It doesn't seem to be, you don't feel much different except how anxious it's making you.
Well, that does good. Oh,
For once,
so-
it wasn't Krandren that got brain blasted.
Yeah, exactly. Take 1,000 damage.
No! I'll go over and give it to Badu. There you go.
Okay.
Hold this. It's not making me feel good.
I'm gonna go over and try to snap Torin out of his PTSD. Like, Torin! Yeah, exactly.
Slow motion.
Get these in the boat, Torin! And I like slap him. I jump up and slap him. Get these in the boat, Torin!
There are a bunch of little like digging boats that can be like hoisted off the side. So yeah, you can potentially prepare that.
So we're gonna get a ride out of here? Somebody gonna...
I think we killed the. I think we killed our ride.
Perhaps the muscle could take a boat.
Or it's gonna like gently lay V's on the deck and start trying to like swing one of these boats over the side.
Cool. Yeah. Yeah, it's a bit strenuous after everything you've been through, but you managed to do that. Hoist it up on the thing.
I'm gonna cast Shape Water, and I'm gonna elevate the boat up to the side of this boat with a 5x5 pillar of water.
Okay. Yeah, the boat floats
Cool.
up. Whoosh. Yeah, eventually the Nimblewright will come back with a chest that it is carrying as it moves back and forth. Kind of weird, stunted kind of way it moves, and will hoist it onto the pillar, this boat.
Thank
And
you.
we'll move back to Jarlaxel.
Send us instructions, Jarlaxel. We need to tend to our friend.
Well, if you have any message you have to send me, then talk to one of my sailors. They'll communicate it in no time. I will work assuming that you've taken up my offer.
I give him the
Seeing as you
sideways
have the-
finger guns, but the non-threatening kind.
Yeah. He will tip his big stupid hat over to Grumbo.
Into the boat, everybody! And I throw my cape over myself as I turn. Yeah.
Our friend is
Lay
dead.
down, just pick up V's again,
Yeah.
and then step onto the boat.
Yeah, the and the zoom in happens, but then it zooms back out and nobody's actually gone anywhere.
Come on, get
Amazing. We get in the boat. Let's go.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. Yeah, everybody gets onto the boat.
I'll use Shape Water again to propel us to shore.
Nice. And as you guys are heading back to shore, you just see Jarlaxel up on the deck, looking in your direction. And you'll see that he shoots like a flare into the air. And it brightens up the skyline. It's reaching like noon about now, high sun, and you guys eventually dock back.
We need to get V's help immediately. What did
Wait.
Dude,
Don't really know how that works.
me
Who
either.
does she pray to? Doesn't she have some sort of? Isn't she
It was
some sort of
Bahamut.
holy person? Some sort of
It was
righteous
Bahamut.
justice?
I don't understand why she was always so confident. Oh, don't worry, I'll be back, and things like that. But maybe Cleric of Bahamut would have a better understanding.
Does
An easy
anyone know?
temple to find? It seems kind of obscure.
Didn't she have a
Bahamut's a-
temple in the city?
It's a pretty major deity. So,
I'll summon the
Yeah.
Lamb Mobile.
Do we know of a temple to Bahamut in the city?
Let's see. I think the Halls of Justice are the closest thing. I'll double check, but I'm pretty sure that's where V's was reporting anyway.
What's the most prominent temple in the city? The most prominent religious fixture?
One of them,
They're like
I think it's Ilmater, the god of suffering, is one of the bigger ones. Also, the main
Sound
like
like
Trinity, Talos and Helm, gods such
Where-
as that.
Where's
Gods of justice.
like the church? Like who's the faith? Like who
The-
supports?
Torin's gonna start
the city?
looking through Visa's pockets on her jacket because he remembers what she told him.
Sure.
I'll summon the Lamb Mobile so that we can put V's in, transport her safely. And I'm sure Torin could just slub her over the shoulder the whole way, but probably not the most comfortable for either.
I mean, she won't
Just-
notice.
Does Torin find this note that you told him about a long time ago? In your pocket? Anywhere?
Yeah, V's.
V's
Is
is
there a
dead.
note there? V's is dead.
This is really dead.
The note is dead.
made it to the
Um,
RP.
Roll for note find, maybe?
Yeah,
Yeah,
sure.
it just depends if V's would have put a note there. It's up to V's.
Investigation.
A 14 will do it.
Okay.
Just looking through every single pocket that you have,
Mhm.
trying to find it.
In the front right pocket, there's a letter. Well, it's a note. It's like a folded up. It's on like an actual like big piece of paper. Sorry, not on an actual big piece of paper. It's probably waterlogged and stuff. But
Uh-huh.
you can make out most of it. It reads, "If you're reading this, I must have befallen a terrible fate. I'm often clumsy, so that's probably the explanation. If you'd like to bring me back around, please take me to any office that performs resurrection services. My soul is marked for eternal battle. Plucking it back from the ether will not require any materials, only the priest's services. I don't know my name, so just call me V's, after the last 2 runes on my sword's blade. Thank you ahead of time. I'll probably need to leave right away." And on the other side, like you turn it over, on the other side it just reads, "Gur hates birds? Question mark, question mark?"
There you go. Oh, that's
Well,
a
I
callback.
got all this gold thinking we'd have to spend it all getting her resurrected. We're
Mhm.
rich.
I'm telling you, we can make more rockets.
Does
Alright, let's-
Torin know of any temples that do resurrections in town?
Could actually fix up Troll Skull Manor with this.
We
True,
need a
true.
strong cleric.
Yeah, so, I mean, basically any temple here would do it. Are you trying to get, like, the nearest temple? Let's see.
Yeah, just whatever
The
one
best
would do that.
non-necromancy based resurrection
Okay.
that we can get. I'm looking out for
Yeah.
my friend here.
Isn't it all
Uh,
kind of necromancy? Isn't it?
All of it is, yeah.
Yeah, but we don't want like a
Zombie.
we want like a fire white, not like a ice white. We want like not a zombie, but just like a reanimated person, minus the bloated deadness.
Hopefully.
Let's
Never
see.
seen this done myself. That's it.
There is I think the closest one is this temple to Seldarine up here, which is one of the elven gods. I think that the Dock Ward doesn't really have temples, and if they do, they probably don't have priests high enough up to cast magic such as that.
Keep moving. God left this place a long time ago.
Cool. So you guys go up to the temples up there?
Yeah, to the nicest temple.
Okay.
I mean, she's
Nicest
dead
or
already. Like,
closest?
I'm in a hurry. She's dead already. I'm in a hurry, but like, I don't want her to wake up in some shithole. You know, she's got standards.
I mean, this temple's
She'd be
pretty
happy
nice.
to wake up at all. I mean,
Oh, true, true.
Be positive.
So, yeah, up ahead, you see this temple to Seldarine. It's this tall, dower structure. It's gleaming with white stone and flecked with silver. And you see some gardens, and you see a lot of elven and half-elves around. And, yeah, you can potentially head right in.
Yep. Just carrying her. Just gonna walk right in.
We'll bust in the doors. We need a cleric! I'll yell.
Yeah, eventually you get the attention of a priest, or quite quickly, seeing as you're yelling in this place. They will immediately look over the body and say, how long have they been deceased?
45 minutes, maybe.
Yeah, you see, yeah, they're wearing this cloak, this white cloak, and it's hard to tell one gender or the other, as they're mainly covered up and looking over the body. You see some other citizens looking worriedly in your direction.
Mind your business.
Get the fuck out of here.
He's a hero.
Yeah, they'll look back and try to busy themselves with something else. Yeah, one of the priests, they'll get some other priests to carry the body. The one you spoke to will say, I assume that you know this is quite an expensive task to complete. I hope that you have the money in order to pay such a cost.
And they'll pull
Materials
out the
alone.
note.
Very rich, but
Yeah.
she's marked for eternal battle, as you should know.
Yeah,
We have an official writ from God.
they'll take a
Sir.
second. They'll take
Or
a
ma'am.
second. Yeah, they take a second to be like, what the hell are you even talking about? And then there's like this sense of like, oh my god, the legend, basically. Like, oh my gosh, this person is more important than I assumed.
I can't imagine there are a lot of Zealot barbarians for the
Oh,
elven
yeah.
gods.
Oh yeah, that's definitely rare.
Seldarine
You don't want to
probably
piss a different
don't do that very
one's
often.
off, though, you know?
Yeah, so they will take her to one of the back rooms and perform the ritual of Raise Dead. They will say, before they leave, they say, well, that definitely covers the cost quite abundantly. Unfortunately, casting the spell has its own costs associated with it. And let me get the number online. 250 gold to raise the dead.
Did they already cast a spell?
No, they're telling you beforehand to make sure you get the money.
Can you, like, bill us?
Unfortunately, it doesn't work that way. Anyone can walk into the temple.
Okay, fine. And who has the 10,000 gold pieces?
The giant chest is probably
Yeah.
in the back of the cart, right?
Badu or the
Yeah.
card.
Yeah, either way. Yeah, you got that.
All right,
Paid
all
in
right.
copper, 1 copper at a time.
Yeah, I'll have Badu open the chest full of 10,000 pieces
Uh-huh.
Take out
and hand them their
250.
500 and make it seem like a big deal.
Yeah, just very clearly open up this. Like, everyone starts looking around and looking in your direction.
I'm like trying to
This-
haggle them down, and then I pull
Yeah.
out this huge wad of money.
Yeah. Cool. As you pay that, they will like put it into their robes and shuffle off quickly, hurriedly, and they will perform the ritual. And you open up your eyes as you're laying on this wooden table. Actually, it would be stone, this white stone, and have a bunch of elves in robes circled around you. You ache all over. As you look down, you see your wounds close up with this bright light, silvery light. Yeah, so what do you do as you open up your eyes and are not dead? Visa's at 1 health.
What's going on? An explanation, please.
You're
You were dead, and now you're not.
Oh, that
yeah,
makes sense.
they'll look to the friends.
Oh, yeah, can we burst in, push the elves out of the way?
Yeah.
Please!
Yeah, they look like they're, it's like the end of Lord of the Rings where it's like everyone's all happy and like serenading, and then suddenly it fucking crashes open with everyone appearing there to explain what's happening.
Why am I soaked?
You had an unfortunate swimming issue, as in you couldn't because you were dead.
Oh,
You got angry because, well, our new boss threatened to take your sword. Well, Shifty. Unfortunately, he did. But we saved you.
well. You guys beat him up, right? I left enough for you.
He wasn't exactly beat upable for us. Torin almost died. We made a deal.
Warren also prioritized receiving your body from the bottom of the harbor.
Yeah, so it was kind of all of us small folk against him, and well, it wasn't looking good. He let us live.
How benevolent.
Well, unfortunately, it kind of was. It didn't seem like there was much we could do to him.
Well, I've yet to see anyone outsmart being cut open, so just give me another go, and we'll we'll see that death catches him up.
There's
I mean, if you want to find him, I put a tracker on him just in case.
Oh, Gar, splendid, brilliant.
It's true.
Yeah, I thought it best to fight another day and just hide out for now.
oh,
Especially after seeing him stab you repeatedly.
can I? Are all these holy people just standing around us?
Yeah, you saw like one of them like claps and like they were immediately like back to work. Everyone back to their shifts.
We're talking
this
here.
one's taking over. Yeah. Yeah, they're not listening in.
You
Like
mentioned
the mafia. Sorry.
you mentioned he took my sword, but Shifty's still here. No, oh no.
Actually, to be fair, he took a weapon from you. Gareth wasn't clear which weapon. It was a fine weapon, I believe is what he said.
That fool, that idiot, he just sealed his grave.
What happened?
Okay.
That sword is was very important to me. It was a gift from my father before he went away. And that's probably not the first time that I've gotten face down in a in a body of water because of it. But I'm going to get it back just like I did the first time.
How'd you do it the first time?
I killed everyone.
Well, let's put it this way. Any grudge that you have against him, you can take it out on him after we finish this job. He made it very clear that any attempt to cross him will not end well.
We've agreed to complete, and I look around to see if anyone's listening, and I whisper, the heist.
Krandren, he stole from me, and thieves are creatures of base instinct with no redeeming qualities. They must all be destroyed. They only exist to harm others.
Let's put it this way. We went through all of this effort. We've gotten this far. We've got the stone. I think the only logical thing to do now would be to follow this path. To waste any more time trying to hit that guy, it is ill-advised, to say the least. I'll have nothing to do with it.
Honestly, I'm kind of with these on this one. Realistically, we have no reason to trust this guy will keep his end of the bargain. He could just kill us straight up after we're done getting the treasure. Then what?
And he'll likely try, but we were in no position to fight him then, and we're in even less of a position to fight him as it stands right now. So I think we need to, at the very least, come at this strategically.
Now we have about $10,000 worth, or 10,000 dragons worth of funds. I feel like we're way more prepared now.
And think about how much more prepared we would be with the other 500,000 that we have a map to.
Surely some strategy is definitely advised, but...
V's, you understand. Surely you of all people could understand making a deal and holding up your end of the bargain. Unfortunately, we had no choice but to make a deal for your life. And while I understand your want for retribution, and I will even help and offer my funds to get your retribution, I think for everyone else's sake, we really should hold up our end of the bargain on this one. At least until the job is done.
Certainly. But to say that it can't be done, to destroy this evil idiot, I must say that impossible is a word coined by the weak, and I am not weak.
I've been studying, and I feel like possibly by the time we're done with one or two more jobs, I'll have studied enough to learn some more powerful spells.
Fireball!
Yes.
Once I've studied some more, I feel like I'll be quite well equipped for this fight.
Study.
Or
perhaps.
You've seemed so flippant up till now. You decided to put in some book
Grumbo,
work.
I'll be honest, I've never seen you read before.
400 years and books. Who would have thought?
I didn't know you could read. This is baffling.
This is all new to me too. I've lived 400 years, and yeah, I used to know some spells. I just forgot.
I don't think I've ever seen you near the library, let alone near a book.
Look, I've been studying, okay?
Oh, okay.
Sure. Well, thank you all very much. I'm sure it must have been... I will make it worth the effort that you expended to pull me out of the water and take me here. I do thank you very much. I'm sure the Platinum Dragon, may his scales shine in justice, also appreciates it.
Yeah, sorry we couldn't get you to a temple more fitting for someone of your faith, but this was the closest thing we had that wasn't a lean-to in the dock ward.
Who got me out of the water?
Word. It's a great swim.
As I had said, he prioritized your body.
I'm gonna look
He's
at
probably
Torin.
pretty tired.
Yeah, he almost died too.
Torin's just like standing there with his arms folded. He's just like looking, like he's looking at you, but at the same time, it feels like he's looking like through you, like he's thinking about something else.
Torin, I figured you would have kicked his ass after I did. What happened?
And, going down in the harbor. No place to die out there.
I'll smile at him and nod.
Besides, he's got round 2 coming at him real quick.
We're in our corner, aren't we? We're strategizing, we're talking to our coaches. Round 2's just ahead, you're right.
Well, if we're all good to... perhaps Beast has 1 health. What kind of service is this, by the way? She looks horrible. Heal this woman.
Here, these.
And our dragon
Yeah,
friend. We
I'm
just
like-
paid you a lot of money.
Yeah, I'm like
And then
mega
we'll-
soaked, like ratty hair and everything.
Yeah, you'll see that there is no one around. You're
kind of
like screaming
temple
to
is
an
this?
open empty room.
Deed of curing.
Ooh, Ebyn.
Oh, Ebyn, hello. I haven't seen you in a while. Where have you been?
The being that gave me the limited spellcasting ability that I have to me, I guess, is connected to my lamp, summons me. For reasons unknown to me, I sit in the lamp and I can't leave, and occasionally he'll say things to me in a language that I don't understand. It's very confusing, very inconvenient.
Yes, that does sound baffling. Is that a pleasant existence?
Being trapped in a lamp that I can't escape from, no.
Hmm.
While I hear everything that goes on outside, like my comrades dying. I don't enjoy it.
Thank you. What's the speed then? Look like you're about to do something with it.
To heal you.
Oh.
And you heal for 9 plus my spellcasting, so 12 points.
Yo, sick?
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
What kind of temple is this? They don't just have like some kind of cool fountain that we go drink out of and everything's
A
good.
bunch of fairies floating around it.
This isn't like Skyrim.
Yeah.
Where's my blessing?
Permanent boost.
Bless me, I demand it.
You just run up to people. I want a buff.
Alright, well, perhaps we should go home and rest and we can talk about what we need to do in a more private place.
Yeah.
Let's do that.
We have much to discuss.
Or you can go shopping.
Ooh,
Mm-hmm.
montage!
Everyone jumps up in the air, freeze frame.
Yeah.
I do feel a little better, but being... how should I put this? I do feel a little bit underwater, so perhaps I will be less energy than normal.
That's
Well,
okay,
yeah.
we'll get you feeling better.
Plenty of time to plan, it seems. I'd like to take a look at the stone tonight. Maybe I could get some information out of it.
Just to make it clear, make my intentions clear, so that they don't come as a blindside. I said it already, but I'm going to say it again. I am an arbiter of the Platinum Dragon's justice, and there will be justice for this. Both for his own actions, and nobody steals from me.
Bees, I think we can all agree that this guy's a huge jerk. And I think you could probably count on all of us to help you enact retribution and justice. I don't think you have to worry about that.
Either way, you're still in no situation to be able to take that retribution. You can barely stand.
I could take you out.
Look like you'll need a couple of days of rest. You'd have to
I don't
catch me
doubt that.
first. Let's put it that way.
Come on, Krandren, put him up.
And
Okay.
this is just kind of sad. You really need to rest. Kill him later if you want. I'll help you, but let's finish the job.
Come on, Krandren. It doesn't take a helm of intrude in your mind to know that I'm joking.
You know, you really should probably take dying a little more seriously, and he'll just walk away.
I'll take it more seriously when... She'll just kind of mutter.
Your face. Alright, everybody's tired. Time to go home for a nappy. Come on,
That's a good
everybody.
idea.
Indeed.
Oh, G sleep loading screen. Cool. Yeah, you can all get back to the manor and all on top of whatever conversation you guys want to have, take a level up.
A level up!
Yes,
My studies have paid off!
You read?
I told you I've been raiding. Watch
I was
this, and I cast Fireball. No,
You were
Manor again.
You were 1 day away from learning Fireball. Damn. You were 1 day.
To be fair, he would have saved every time anyway, so it wouldn't have been that good against him, but...
Who's rolling?
I mean,
with
that's
you?
why-
At that point,
Yep.
I think you're just trying to blow up the ship.
Yeah, sink that. And OOC, that might be better than fighting him.
Just the damn thing.
Try to
Just make him
Guarantees
think.
damage. Possibly, he didn't seem the most sturdy, so there are probably other spells that could be more effective on him in the future. It's good to plan if we're ever going to fight him again. Oh shit. Second level wizard.
Who's rolling
Rolling.
HP with me?
I'm rolling it. Do I have to hit
Let's
okay?
go.
Okay. What happened there?
Man, I don't know.
Do it. It'll be fun. You'll win.
Did it happen?
You'll get an 8.
What happened? Am I level 5? I'm not level 5.
It's working on it.
I'm waiting to load in a troll skull before I start trying to level up. I don't want to hit it too many times and then all of a sudden I'm like level 15.
Oh, yeah.
Extra attack.
Sorry, DM, I don't know what happened. I'm level 15 now.
You
Well, I
Ready to
can
go
pop
kick
it
that
back.
big hat
Yeah.
nerd's ass.
I do want to populate it for
Let's
that.
all read some books. You spend 1 month reading books, and you're all level
There we
20.
go.
Fucking rolls for
Nope,
some
that
hit
didn't
points,
happen.
baby.
Nice.
I rolled, but it's not rolling for me.
Yeah, me either.
It just takes so long to catch up, I feel like.
That might be it.
How long ago did you click roll, Torin? Or
Mine was like pretty fast.
immediate?
Oh god, I
Why
gotta
did the
find a
thing, like,
source for where I'm
fall?
gonna drag my feet from?
Oh my goodness, what just happened? Oh, I got double of everything.
Yeah, I haven't double clicked it yet because I feel like as soon as like the map loads, it's gonna load.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's what's happening to me right now.
I am now officially schmovin'. My speed is 40 feet.
My speed is
Find
not
the player's
40.
handbook.
Well, my speed is a solid 25.
Yeah.
Where's my feet?
Hey, how do smites work? Do they have to be physical attacks?
What's that?
I think it's any weapon.
Just lost Dan.
I think it's a
Any
weapon
weapon attack?
Yeah, but
Does that mean ranged weapon as well?
yeah, it's a weapon attack.
Sweet.
So pretty much any time you hit somebody.
Ooh, I'm gonna hit people. I forgot how many second level spells I have. Gee.
Hey, Gareth. Gareth AFK'd, guaranteed.
He said
How
whatever.
dare he?
Making coffee or something. God, I hate that guy. Oh! I'll be right back.
I don't know what to get.
I mean, I know what spell I'm gonna have prepared from now on. That's right, protection from poison. That just
Nice.
kills people.
Yeah, we do run into a lot of poison with these drow.
Yeah, what's up with that?
Hey, don't you worry, man. Tavern Brawler has now been acquired.
What's the deal with
Oh.
all this poison?
I'm back. Hey, Cameron?
He's gone.
He pieced.
Probably taking his dogs out or something. God, I hate that guy.
It's funny because he said the same thing about you.
What is this
Okay,
condition
I'm
I
gonna
have?
actually make some
now?
coffee. Oh yeah, that was because of the fairy fire. Or
Oh,
I think it's called fairy fire.
So,
Yeah, you got targeted for
Hey,
deletion.
Gareth,
that's fair.
can I?
Yeah.
Can I swap out my first level spell?
Sure. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. Level up. You can go for that.
that didn't work. How do I do that again?
Yeah, you need a space between the roll and the D.
Big money.
Yeah, because it didn't
Gonna
roll
get-
automatically.
what you
We
gonna
only
get?
roll high.
It means I get a solid
Whenever you roll for,
9
for
day,
HP,
9
you
HP.
add your Constitution modifier to that on top of it, right?
Yeah.
Am I wrong about that?
Yeah.
You're right.
Okay.
All right, here's my roll. What we got?
I mean,
Oh,
30.
that's fine. I
That's
still
it.
have.
Could be worse.
Yeah, what's your health at?
60.
Mine's at 55. God damn it.
Mine's at 36.
Okay, I'll be back real quick.
All right.
It's your boy Dan. He's
My-
returned.
Yeah, my freaking internet dropped on my laptop.
Oh, no.
So,
Oh, that sucks.
yeah. And the normal troubleshooting isn't working, so great.
Oh,
I'm gonna have to restart everything. Okay. So what I missed, by the way, people just talking about level up, or
yeah, we're just.
Yeah, we're just
Yeah,
leveling
pretty
up.
much.
what's everyone taking?
I'm taking
I'm
hit
still a
them.
battlesmith.
I'm taking
Wait.
hit them twice.
Yeah.
Well, for the
Right.
multi-class people, let's put it that way.
The,
Yeah.
the very powerful spell hit them twice.
Likewise, I get to shoot twice now.
Nice. Let's go,
Right.
Battlesmith.
So yeah, here's my plan. Take as much money as I can from my portion of the 10,000 and just make a bunch of rockets. That's just ammo. I get to shoot 2 rockets in a round.
Hell
Just
yeah.
shooting at the ship.
Yeah. Screw this guy. Screw fighting him up close. I'm just gonna blow up a ship.
I don't know what
Hell yeah.
feat to take. I didn't think we were going to be getting level 5 anytime soon.
He had mentioned after that encounter we would level up, but I didn't realize it would be in the middle of the session.
Yeah. Alright, it's
Yeah,
2
I'm
plus
taking
20.
a level in Wizard so I can get the War Wizard subclass. So get a bunch of interesting stuff with that. Basically, I should be going first from now on because I get that intelligence modifier to my initiative.
Cool.
Got my +3 in each, so I've got a +6 in that. Well, like for that check, plus proficiency. That's ooh, and proficiency went up too, right? Because we're level 5.
Yeah.
Good shit.
Is
Are nets considered ranged weapons?
Yes.
I think so.
Ooh, I know what I'm getting.
My health never rolled.
Just roll it manually.
Yeah, that's what I ended up doing, and it worked wonders.
Oh, that you are proficient with. Shit. I'm not proficient with nets.
Hey, how do I alter
What are you trying to do? What do you?
I was gonna do sharpshooter, but
When?
the sharpshooter would let me get around the like not being able to throw them at advantage
Mm-hmm.
because I can stand 15 feet away and throw them, but I'm not proficient with nets, so it doesn't work.
Huh.
Hmm.
Fuck, I'm so happy to finally have an actual feat, man.
Very nice. Tavern
So,
Brawler is super cool.
Yeah, what are you taking, Tavern Brawler? Or
Oh yeah.
nice. You're now proficient with what is it? Improvised weapons. That'll be interesting.
You're not
Yeah,
proficient
dude.
in anything.
Dude, I'm literally just becoming a WWE star. I'm gonna fucking smash a chair over Jarlaxel.
By God, he had a
7
fail.
out of 9, I'll take it.
Oh my God, he has broken him in half.
Yeah, I think I know what I'm taking.
Suplex him from the top of his ship
Oh, that'd be so sick.
into the water.
Just do like some Zangief spinning pile driver crap. German
have to
suplex them
reload
so
back
hard
in.
they create a crater.
Time to go beat up this big hat nerd, but not right now.
So that
I mean,
was
we're level 5, man. Let's
unfortunate.
just go straight back to him.
Yeah, we could totally kick his butt now.
I was
Just
saying.
go straight back
Yeah.
to the boat.
Yeah, let's just take him down.
back.
He's gonna murder our families, you guys.
A lot of you.
I mean, he's gonna
twice
murder
the
my
chance to hit him
family.
now. Yeah. So
Yeah, what family? Torin doesn't have a family.
Samesies, but
Let's see.
I'm gonna murder Lamb in front of you.
Damn, that's fucking
Sure,
Oh, no.
ruthless.
I'm just looking at damage.
What's all that?
Don't mind me.
Ooh.
What is all this? Hey, DM, how do I
Yeah.
change proficiency bonus on Badu? 'Cause he should be +3 on proficiency as well.
Proficiency.
how do I
see
change
that.
my own proficiency bonus? Or did it
It just
automatically?
happens. It just happens when you level up, but Badu doesn't officially level up.
Also, all that stuff I said about hating you, I was just joking.
I wasn't.
Did you say you hated me back? Because I didn't hear you.
Yeah, I did. It was
Maybe.
really funny. You're both calling each other out when you're not there.
Yeah, I said the exact same thing you said, but a minute later. How,
oh god, should I roll
how
for
do
my
I
stats?
change the proficiency on Badu?
That's the question I asked. Can't ask
Yeah.
questions I'm asking.
Yeah.
Is it a creature with CR?
Yeah.
You can change it to
change
5.
the CR.
right,
Did everyone else roll for health out of curiosity?
He's CR2
Or-
now.
Yep.
That doesn't work.
Yep.
I got
CR5?
7
Your
out
ass,
of
we
9.
rolled for
Oh, hey,
health.
that works. Okay.
Heck yeah, we rolled for health.
Thank you.
Hell yeah.
Fucking roll it, Krandren.
Roll it,
Oh
Krandren.
god, I rolled so badly next time. Last
Roll.
These
Oh,
are
shit.
really bad.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
no.
got a 3, but I have a constitution of +3, so it's a 6.
6 out of a possible 15. Not the worst.
Let's go.
Let's do this. Normal. Making sure it works.
level up complete.
It's a good roll to get rid of. Alright.
Let's see.
Still got my shots. Shots.
+3 proficiency. I forgot that was a
+4,
thing.
+3, +1.
Cow.
Sweet.
Gareth, can I have
see.
I'm gonna wreck shop.
whatever
So
it's called?
It didn't auto roll the health, right? Like I still have to do it.
Mine
I don't
didn't auto-roll it. No, I had to make
Mine did not as
Okay.
yeah,
'Cause I clicked the roll option after pressing the level up button, but then I guess I have
and
to go
then nothing
back.
happened.
I saw
Yeah.
I saw HP
Yeah.
increase. It's right above Force Empowered Rend in the chat.
And it wasn't
Brandon
pretty.
rolled a solid 2.
Looks like you got.
I
a
did.
good-
Shit.
Let's
But-
go.
Yeah, it wasn't pretty.
How often does Krandren get hit?
Man, you have
I mean,
a Constitution
true,
modifier
true.
of 0? That's
Yeah.
your fault.
Yeah, that's being a rogue. It's
Gareth, can I have magical guidance from Tasha's Cauldron of Everything?
It's just like a spell.
It's at level 5 you can spend sorcery points to reroll
Ooh.
ability checks and take the second result.
Sure. So, it's a sorcery like option. What's it called?
It's-
Meta
yeah,
magic?
Optional. It's not meta magic. No, it's an optional Tasha's
feature.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, I'm allowing it for other people, I think.
Would you allow me to take Shadow Touch?
Sure, it's a feature, right?
go
Yeah,
for it.
Um,
gives you a invisibility. So basically, intelligence, wisdom, or charisma.
Oh, I
Increase
mean,
by
I already
1.
took Shadow Touch, so I hope
Oh.
he allows it.
All right. Well, okay.
How do you think I'm making myself invisible?
I finally
know.
found the perfect gif of
Officer
what it's
stuff.
like whenever Torin slams somebody.
Actually,
How many?
no. I'll keep the.
Oh, yeah.
I'll keep the spell I have.
2
I
plus
did.
5. I have
This is literally
7
how it is
spells.
every single time in my head when Torin slams somebody to the ground.
Nice.
Stop talking about suplexing my
Okay,
cool
didn't show.
villain.
No, fuck you, man. He's
My
got a
super
big
cool
stupid
man.
hat on.
That's true. He does
He's getting
have a
pile
stupid
drived
hat.
into the ground.
Poof.
Doesn't matter how many
No.
legendary actions you have when you're flying off the top rope of your boat into the ocean.
You can't outsmart being pile drived.
Yeah. Hey, Laxel, meet me at the crow's nest.
Oh shit! I gotta
Oh,
get more
why? Why do
spells.
you want to do that? Oh, no reason.
Business.
Suplex.
Instant
Come in with a steel
suplex.
chair.
Oh my goodness! Hold on. Maybe I do want to change my spell. Okay, get a load of this. So I cast Jump on Torin,
Oh,
God.
my god.
Okay.
and
okay.
then he grapples an idiot, and then he does.
Oh.
And then he does a huge jump straight up, and he's spinning pile drivers them into the ground.
I mean, that could be fall damage. I could allow that. How high does he jump?
It's triple his jump distance.
Yeah. Boing.
The game gave me 4 third level spells out. Like it just added 4 third level spells. I hope I didn't do something wrong.
What is Torin's strength? Is it 16?
What did it give you?
I think it's 17 now. Oh, it's 18.
Dispel
Yeah,
Am I
magic,
supposed to have this?
protection
thing?
from
What is-
energy, and hunger of Hadar.
Got that fat
Mm.
18, baby.
It might be.
Nice.
It might be. It thinks you're a different subclass than you are.
Wild
Why do I
magic
have-
sorcerer, I think.
Oh, did you have 17 strength before then?
Why do I have Scorching Ray,
Cool.
Shatter, Mirror Image, Melts Acid Arrow, and Flaming
Did it do the same thing to you?
Oh,
Yeah, it just gave me a
bunch.
bunch of stuff that I don't think I'm supposed to have.
Take
It's
it,
supposed to
take
give
all of
me.
it.
It's supposed to give me Branding Smite and Warding Bond,
I don't think I'm supposed to
and
get
it gives me
anything
all this extra
spell-wise
stuff.
for leveling up. Like I get spells, but I choose them.
Okay, let's see. Inner speed is 30.
See that?
Yes.
Okay. You do need a running start. Without a running
fine.
start, actually, without a running start is probably better because the running start your speed is
Ah,
halved
give
by
me the other
grappling.
one.
So
Yeah.
you can high jump.
How high can I jump?
With the jump spell, both you and I can jump 10.5 feet off the ground. You
Fucking
Holy
right back onto someone's head.
you can reach up and grab something 21 feet off the ground because you are 7 feet tall. So you could like jump up, raise them up 21 feet off the ground because of your height and your arms, and then spinning pile drive them back into the ground from 21 feet.
Boys.
Well, Gareth, I hope you're ready for big pointy hat nerd to get fucking slammed.
Come on, it's like. And welcome to the legend.
That's tempting, but maybe I would just want my lightning cone.
It's up to you, man.
Remember, he's got the thing that lets him just dodge things.
Well, I'm thinking about like anybody else, not just Jarlaxel.
I'm thinking about just Jarlaxel.
Yeah. Just built
From
into
now
this
on.
one man.
Yeah.
Well, who knows what we have to
Okay.
do in this dragon heist? We have to fight anything.
Yeah.
It's true.
Yeah, I'm going back to my first spell. This is too. Now that we have extra attack and we can do an attack and also do a special attack, this is much more delicious.
Taking a long rest.
I have to choose 2 more spells.
Yeah.
I have no idea what to take.
Yeah, I didn't really help much.
Is there any like caveat to twin spell?
No. Oh, the spell cannot initially be capable of targeting a second person.
Single target.
So like fireball.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
You can't do
have
that.
To target,
Yeah.
it has to be a single target.
Yeah.
Has to
So
target one
you
person.
technically can't do it with Chaos Bolt, I believe.
Because
it has
could
the
hit a second
potential.
person.
Yeah.
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 Okay.
Is there a
Okay.
ruling? Hold on. Can you?
I would let it rock, but that's just me.
Bolt.
Yeah, I would let it as well, Chaos Bolt.
Imagine if both of them ended up bouncing, and then you just end up hitting 4 people with the first level spell.
I'd be down for it.
I mean, the odds of it happening are so low, but that would be awesome. Yeah. Oh god, what the hell do I want to take?
I got some pretty funny stuff.
Okay, did it automatically give me my stuff? The passive abilities.
Yeah, pay attention to your spells for anybody adding spells, because it gave me and Gur both like a bunch of random crap.
Arcane deflection.
It did mine fine.
Tactical wit.
Just gnome hates gnomes, I guess.
Boundaries racist against gnomes.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
There's a line of code in Foundry. It just says if race
Gnomes.
if race equals gnome is true, do this.
Okay, so
Delete
add the other
character.
stuff. What spells do I
Delete
even want?
Alright. I think I'm good.
Cool. Are people still? Are there
Um,
people who need more time?
Yeah.
I just gotta pick. I gotta pick 2 spells to add to the
Okay.
book, but I guess that's not the biggest deal.
Yeah. That's all good. Yeah, so Gur, you're done with your stuff?
Yeah, I'm done with my stuff.
You've got the stone, right? You still have
Yes.
the stone. Badu has it.
Badu has it.
Cool. Is that something you'd look more into?
Yeah.
You know, you can like attune to the thing to interact with whatever this thing is.
What?
Yeah.
I did not know you could attune to the stone. I didn't think that was
Yeah,
a
it's
thing.
a magic item, so
Oh, yeah.
you attune
I'll
to
attune
it.
to that. Let's see what's going on with the stone.
Okay. When do you do this? Like after you, in the morning or before you go to bed, or just to know?
I think I'd do it before I go to bed.
Okay. Cool. Yeah.
If it made me feel uneasy, I'd probably ask someone to stay with me just in case.
Okay.
Krandren's
Yeah,
interested.
Yeah, Krandren can be around.
Anyone who's willing. This thing makes me feel like I'm being watched by something.
Really good at telling it.
Yeah.
I'm
Let's
just
do
intrigued
this.
to see how it works. The last time I tried to look at it, it happened to be fake. So, I'd like to actually
That's a
look at the
good
real thing. It's been a lot of anticipation for this.
Cool.
All right.
And where do you do it? Just in the lobby of the
Yep. Right here in the lobby. I'm gonna sit at my table.
Cool. Yeah, so as you look into the thing, you take some time to attune to the thing and connect to it. And after a while, you become less anxious as you interact with this thing. At first, it was more like it felt like something was watching you constantly, but that feeling goes away a little bit. And then suddenly your eyes gloss over and you feel like you are out of control of your body. You have like a out of body experience slightly. Yeah.
Oh.
And Krandren, you just see Gur's vision gloss over and then his body shudder a little bit as he's taken by this vision. And you feel, Gur, you feel like you're submerged in this brackish water, this salty, murky water. It enters your nose and eyes and stings a little bit. You're not immediately feeling like you're drowning. You know that this is magical in some way. And as you open up your eyes and your vision kind of gets used to looking around in the water, it's this green, murky, like bits of seaweed around you. And you see this huge creature in front of you. And the cloudy water makes it almost impossible to tell how big this thing is. But it feels enormous, this presence in front of you. It's this tentacled creature, almost squid-like, with these tendrils emerging from it. And it has this worm-like mouth with rows of teeth. And you notice 3 eyes on its head, aligned vertically, much like the stone. The stone of Galore. I'll get the picture of the stone and the picture of this creature real quick.
Oh shit.
Well, first things first, what does the water taste like? Is it like salt water? Is it fresh water? Does it taste like absolute garbage because of the squid thing?
Let's see. You don't have any like taste of water as you breathe in or out. Like your taste and smell are kind of muted, it seems, as you're in this thing.
That's probably good.
Yeah. So here's the stone as a reminder of what the stone looks like.
Yep.
Weird.
And then
God, it's so ugly.
Now, what am I looking at?
Let's see.
Oh no. It's gonna look exactly like the stone.
Oh god.
The suspense is killing me, Gareth. What is it?
It's a big
What
old
does he look
squid.
like?
That's
It's a
a cute
friggin'
image.
squid.
Now it's just a cute little squid with a smiley face. That's all.
Aww.
Wait, what?
So-
Let me find a good picture.
It's gonna look exactly like the pizza monster that we've been looking at in the map.
Oh my god,
What
yes.
if it was?
Oh no.
Where's a good
We're-
picture of this
We're
thing?
done for.
Alright.
This is a pretty good picture. Let's see. Ooh, I kind of like this one.
I'm waiting, man. I'm waiting.
I like this one the most.
Oh!
Yeah.
Oh no. Oh.
God, that thing is ugly.
I think,
Yeah.
think Dan
So,
recognizes
Oh,
the
no.
thing.
Yo, he looks
You
like
know,
a pal.
He looks aight, you know? Oriental.
No,
Look
he's
at that
actually not
mustache.
that big. He's about the size of a worm, so it makes him a whole lot cuter.
yeah, he's just
Aw.
right in front of your face. No, he's probably pretty big. Who knows?
Oh
In
god.
this vision that I have, do I still have my bag with me?
Yeah, you still have all your stuff. Yeah, you're not sure if it's like a dream or a vision. Like your senses are kind of muted, but yeah, you could have your bag if there's something you want to do immediately.
Just want to see what happens. I'm gonna go into my bag and try to reach to the dimensional orb thing that I have to Mechanis.
Okay. Yeah, you grab it. You still have it there.
Alright. I'm gonna try and open it.
Okay. Sure. You don't even need to make a check as you open it up. And you see blackness in there.
Alright. It's not what I was expecting. Close it back up.
Yeah, as you look into it, you don't see any like interior or anything. You hear a voice inside of your head as this thing is eyeing you. It's been staring at you.
Hello there.
Interesting contraption you have there.
Yeah,
Oh my god.
That's very interesting. Yeah. You recognize it?
I do not.
Oh. Alrighty then. So you can talk. This is news to me.
Yeah, you see as this thing talks, it doesn't move its mouth or anything. It's just constantly in this like gaping maw, and just floating there in front of you. And it will say,
So that rat has decided to give me up. Interesting. I have expected your arrival.
Oh, but mine specifically, or is it just anybody? Do you know who I
Yours?
am?
Yes. I've heard the name.
Who'd you hear it from? You hearing good things?
That Jarlaxel. His
Oh.
mind speaks quite openly.
Interesting.
Jesus.
Who are you? What are you? Both questions.
Those questions are unimportant. You seek information. I know many things. I am destined to know much more before this is through.
Would you care to elaborate? I don't know what that means.
Your mind. I have both access to it and access to many others. What do you seek?
Many things, I guess, but for now, how do we get to the Cache of Dragons?
There is a vault of dragons. The entrance is located under a converted windmill in the dock ward.
Oh, and everything's in the dock ward, isn't it? Can I hear anybody else?
Is
Hello?
Krandren seeing a conversation go on right now, or is this all in his mind?
You see Gur like slightly mouthing words, but like whispering too quiet to like hear.
Jeez.
And Gur, if you want to roll a insight check just in general.
Yeah, that sounds like a thing I would like to do. Where is my insight? Ba, ba, da, ba, 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 ba.
Nice. Cool. Yeah, I don't think you've ever been probed by like Krandren's mind helmet, but
Nope,
you
think
imagine
bad enough not to.
Yeah, you'd imagine this is how it feels, where there is this thing accessing your mind, and your memories, and it doesn't seem to be like absorbing them or like taking them away or anything. It just seems to be like watching them over as you feel like you're kind of this invasion of your privacy of your memories, as this thing's looking you over, like staring right through you.
So, what other things do you know? What do you want from me?
Many other things. I don't wish to have anything from you. Just information.
Information on what?
What you know. That
I know a
realm
lot of
mechanics. That orb.
Oh, I've been trying to figure this out for a while, but everybody wants to do dragon stuff and fight some drow. I have a question for you. But what do you know about the history of Waterdeep? How long have you been here?
I have been passed around countless places, through countless hands. I know much of every city.
How much detail?
All of it.
Do you know the individuals of the city?
Some of them. Some of them I have not yet come into acquaintance with.
Do you know about the disaster that happened here with the statues?
I do.
Where are we now?
We are in between places. This is a kind of prison, also a place between time.
Oh. So you haven't had any direct contact with people, just whatever this place is.
Yes, I have been acquiring knowledge from all times.
Have you ever had any communication with the Blackstaff?
A previous Blackstaff at one point.
How previous?
The one before the current.
The one during the catastrophe?
Kelben Blackstaff, yes.
I don't know if I should keep probing or not. That is, I'm sorry. This is personal matters. Maybe I'll save it for later. For now, windmill underneath the dock ward, right? Underneath the windmill for the dock ward.
Yes.
Let's just
A
get that
converted
through.
windmill.
Sorry, this is a lot to take in. I've been looking for answers myself for many years. To have someone who knows so much is very useful. But I've got to get my priorities straight. Jarlaxel, I forgot his name already. Jarlaxel. What can you tell me about him?
Yeah, you can see that it takes a moment.
He abandoned his house, House Benray, to seek other means of power. The Drow Society don't allow for the males of their species to have power. So Jarlaxel founded Dareth as means to uproot the system. He craves power and excitement.
Does he plan to betray us after we do our part in this?
I don't believe so. At one point he did.
What does he want to do with this power of his? Uproot the system and then what?
He wants to be free.
No, that's very vague. We can make him free if we just keep shooting him a bunch. In a sense.
Free to do what he wants. Free to take what he wants. The freedom of access to people. Access to power.
And what do you think? Does he deserve such power?
I have, for the first time, run an experiment on him.
Ooh.
I decided to not impart information to the drow, to gauge their motivations. It has been a long time since I interacted with their people, and I wanted to know where their allegiances lie. Oftentimes, the pressure of withheld information will break mortals and show their most basic beliefs about the world.
How did he react?
With anger, as to be expected, but interestingly, with... what is the word? He spared you. I did not expect that from him. It's not often that mortals surprise me.
So you withheld information, I'm assuming the location of the stash.
Yes.
Hmm.
He is
it
using
changes.
you.
It changes my opinion on him. Sure, he's using us, but so far, who hasn't been using us? Well, I think that's all I've got for now. Anything else you want to say? Anything else you want to know?
You just see it swoosh around and go off into the mists of the water as your eyes uncloud.
I never got his name. Oh.
My name is Tony. No. Cool. Yeah. So, Krandren, you see a Gur vision unfade and suddenly struck back to reality.
Going to a windmill.
What?
Oh.
What just happened there? You've been out for a while.
Ooh. That's fun. Normally I have to do the hard stuff to do that.
You seem to be talking to something. Was that the stone itself?
To the stone? To the entity within the stone? Or connected to the stone? It was very vague. Yeah, it was freaky looking thing. I use magical tinkering on the table to give him a picture of what I saw. It was a freaky looking thing. It was huge. Should have seen the teeth on it.
I have any idea what that might be.
You can roll a history.
I will roll history.
Nice.
Still to the tune of 15.
Yeah, you're not exactly sure the name of it. You know it's some kind of aberration, and that it
In the corner of my mind, I heard Tony.
This is a Tony.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know that these things have some psychic ability, and that maybe just with some research of the description, you may be able to put it together.
That's certainly not of this world. It's...
I mean, we could ask Bolo. He seems to know a lot about creepy, ghouly, giant monsters.
I might just be able to research it over a day or so, get an idea, but this thing has a connection to the stone.
Yes. Honestly, he's kind of nice. Very, very scary looking, but he seemed alright.
Face like that, it's hard to... I don't see how you could have a pleasant conversation with that. It's how big was it?
It was this big, at least.
It
was big.
Sounds intimidating. So, we know the location to go now for the entrance. Is there any other information?
Apparently he didn't want to tell Jarlaxel. I think he was playing a prank on him. Just sort of seeing how Jarlaxel would react, and apparently Jarlaxel handled it really well.
Well, I wonder how it it's treated him like a plaything, it sounds like. So,
And I'm not so sure that Jarlaxel hated it. Maybe Jarlaxel was
Sure.
also bored and he just enjoyed being played with.
for amusement, it sounds like something pretty beyond my wheelhouse. Just
Honestly, I think you'd like it. As a person who likes to read and likes to research and likes to learn things, it's probably all up your wheelhouse. He seemed to know a lot. Like a lot.
I think I might have to mentally prepare myself for that. Knowing
Yeah.
this. But
I would keep your eyes closed if I was you. It's not pleasant to look at.
well then, I guess we'll gather in the morning, figure out a plan.
Yeah. Sounds like the idea.
To bed.
Let's do that.
Too bad.
Cool. Yeah, you guys go to bed, and then we cut to daytime. Oh, that's right.
Ah!
Beautiful.
Nice.
Cool. Yeah, everyone is gathered together in the main portion of the tavern, and yeah, I can talk through whatever.
All right, folks.
Fill them in on everything that happened, obviously.
Yeah. Everyone knows about the thing.
So you talked to a demon.
Yeah, more like a big fish.
Psychic
Deep creature.
giant fish.
I mean, lots of fish are psychic. Not a lot of people know that.
I don't know enough about
How-
fish to speak
inside the stone?
I don't know if it's inside the stone or if it's in. He said it was in a place outside of time, but also space, maybe.
Did you
that.
get
I like
his name?
the lantern.
I think it was Tony. I don't remember though.
I'm writing down Tony. Fish. Tony the fish.
Tony the fish. I think his surname is Galore, and that's where the name came from. It's Tony Galore.
His stone, I guess.
Yeah.
Kind of a strange existence.
Is he-
Also, I'm gonna cast Identify on the stone, just because I don't know. Well, I don't know what this thing is other than it's apparently a sending stone to Tony.
Through Identify, you can tell that this. It's kind of strange that. Let's see. I'm not sure what class of magic this would fall under. But I think it would be transmutation. You can tell that it is this transformed object, or maybe something like that. It's hard to tell more than that. And as far as its abilities, you can tell that it is somehow coming into contact with your brain. More than that, you're not sure. Like, you can talk into it and basically do exactly what you did.
All right. Well, if anyone wants to give it a shot and talk to Tony, that stone's all open.
I think I'll pass.
Did he like need anything? You know,
He-
did he
I think
did
he's
he
just.
want to talk to any of us?
Should we get us some
I don't think-
chips?
Oh,
I think he's just sort of. I think he's just sort of watching us from now on. Just sort of a casual observer, like watching a play.
As long as it's benevolent, it should be fine.
I mean,
We know what it wants.
Perhaps he can help us when it comes to Jarlaxel double crossing us.
from what he said, Jarlaxle doesn't plan to double cross us. In fact, he thought Jarlaxle would kill us on the ship, and then he was surprised that he didn't. And kept reading his mind throughout the entire thing, and apparently he's just cool with us having our share.
I mean, if he's been listening and watching this whole time, surely Tony knows about our intentions.
Oh yeah. Huh. Didn't think about that. But he's not talking to Jarlaxel anymore, so that's fine.
Fair? Okay, well, unless anybody has any more input on our new Tony the Watching Fish situation.
I wanna use my tracker to see where Jarlaxel is at the moment.
Okay. Yeah, you can tell that he is where you left him, so to speak.
Still on the ship.
Still on the ship, yeah.
Okay. Well, Jarlaxel hasn't moved. So, shopping?
The chest full of 10,000 gold dragons.
Sorry, 9,750.
Oh yeah, 9,750. Sorry. We had to pay for your life fees.
Yeah.
And I thank you.
Oh, no problem. Small price to pay. It wasn't really our money to begin with.
Oh, this is our money. This is still our cut.
Fair, correct. But we need to well, okay. Let's be realistic here. There's no cuts.
Oh.
We're going to complete the job. He's going to get half of it, but then if we take him out, I mean, we're not just going to leave 250,000 gold dragons sitting there, right?
I think he was only going to take 50,000. We were only going to take 50,000. The other 400,000 go to Waterdeep.
We're taking all of it.
Oh.
But then he's going to give some back, when in reality, we're taking all of it, giving it all to him. Our jobs are done, right? We've completed our oath, our duty. And then we do what V's wants to do. And then we can talk about the money. But as far as this 10,000 goes, we do have a job to plan. So I think it's fair to say that anybody should be able to get what they want with this, but that we should come up with some solid plans before we go spending it on anything.
I want to spend 500 gold on 2 more kegs of gunpowder so I can make 2 more rockets.
I think rockets are a great idea. I think everybody else should get some input as well, but that's a small percentage. Well,
yeah,
10%, whatever.
That's like 2 more visas.
Either way. 2 more Vs. The rocket part or the reviving part?
A rocket equals a revival, apparently.
Does anybody... So, to be clear, Jarlaxel wants us to follow this stone, which supposedly acts as a map. I
don't know where it goes.
Vault full of 500,000 dragons. That's a lot of dragons.
Mm-hmm.
Defeat whatever is inside. Who knows what it's going to be?
Hopefully not a dragon.
Krandren, you were in a gang, right?
For the last time. No.
You ever done a heist before?
I used to live in the forest. No, I haven't. I think let's trust our local burglar.
Fair. Ebyn, what do you think? I mean, we don't have a lot of information on this vault, but what do you think our plan of attack should be for such a big haul?
Oh, we need information first.
That's in the windmill. Under the windmill.
Which windmill?
The one at the dartboard.
Well, that's a start. We at least know where it is.
Yeah.
We would need to see if it was guarded, whether or not there were traps. I'm guessing some sort of magic might be involved with that large of sum of money. That's outside my wheelhouse. Anything magical I won't really be able to deal with, but
magic.
We have a multitude of folks that can.
Yeah, we got stuff.
If it's a lock, I can pick it.
Say it's not a lock you can pick.
I can get a rocket and we can blow it up.
Now,
That's an option. I don't know if it'll destroy the gold that's inside, but
It'll be fine.
can be melted.
Melted gold is still gold.
I must admit I haven't broken into many vaults in my many years either. But I
I've
have
worked on
blown some
creating-
stuff up.
I've worked on creating some saves, but those are for small type saves. It's never like a huge vault.
is there magic that can open things?
Sure, there is. None that I know, unfortunately. One time I locked myself out of my house.
Might be prudent to ask the black staff.
I'm not sure we want to get them involved in this.
Oh no, we can be vague. Just ask them. Is there magic that can do this thing that we need?
Perhaps we should research and see if there's an item that performs that task, and we can be a little more pointed without revealing anything.
Yeah. Alright, so, set out.
Well, what do we need? We need some gunpowder.
Mm-hmm.
I need to pick up some useful tools.
We'll need to fill up on as many potions as we can find, I imagine.
Do you think they would allow us to rent more magic items for a small donation?
We could try to sweet talk them. We've done some work for them, after all. Perhaps we could feed them some information that doesn't spoil our plans, but helps them. I'm trying to think.
Given us a list, really, of things that they wanted us to do in order to advance. We haven't quite had the time to check in on that bronze dragon that's apparently in the harbor.
Do you want to take out a dragon right now? Is that really the idea?
We're not killing.
It was
any
a matter of
dragons.
it was a matter of speaking with the dragon.
Dragons can be dealt with without fighting, certainly.
Which maybe V's, do you have any connection with these other metallic dragons?
I only have connection with one dragon, and it's the only one I need.
What about the other dragon's connection to that one dragon?
Yeah, that was what I
How
was
does
trying to
that
get at.
work?
So,
I don't think I have any particular sway, but if I mention that I work for Lord Bahamut, perhaps they will come around and be more acquiescing of anything that we would like to do. But dragons have their own plans. They operate on a different timetable than we do.
yes, all we had to do was figure out what it is exactly that dragon is up to. We don't need to get it to go away, just need to provide that information.
Alright. Well, let's go talk to a dragon then.
Jeez, we're spending a lot of time in the harbor recently. Too bad it's on the other side of the city. Just such a long trek every day.
True.
Traffic sucks.
Uh,
At least no one bothers us in our commute.
well, hopefully we don't
Since-
encounter any more carrying crawlers coming out of the ground.
Or those damn lawyers that used to stand on the side of the road waving at us.
Are we going to purchase preparations, or are we going to the dragon right away?
Oh, well,
Oh,
I don't
let's do-
plan on
let's do
fighting
prep.
the dragon. So,
I mean,
I
Again,
wasn't planning to
let's
prepare
not
too
fight
much.
the dragon. Let's stay on
Yeah,
the
hey.
same page here.
I mean, for the win.
No jumping in to combat
I
and
mean,
getting ourselves killed.
I'm talking about for the windmill, for the vault
yeah.
city.
Talk to the dragon, then we go straight to the windmill. I thought that was order of
Oh,
operation.
whoa.
No,
I
no.
feel like
We're
we need a couple of days, at the very least,
couple
don't
of
we?
days.
Hold on. We're
What are
skipping
we gonna
a
do for a
step.
couple of days?
We're only going to
Plan,
speak with
prepare.
the dragon
Yeah.
in order to get the quest done to get more magical items. So we'd be
Maybe
skipping
that
a
dragon
step.
could help us, even depending on what it wants.
Ooh.
A powerful ally might be useful.
I feel like you guys are too optimistic. We don't know this dragon at all, and you're already considering it an ally?
It's a possibility.
Bronze
Well, we know,
dragons
we should-
are more benevolent, at least, so it's more likely.
Well, maybe it's got a grudge with people, though. Clearly it's causing problems. What if this isn't a normal bronze dragon?
Oh,
It's a bronze dragon.
that's exactly what we tell the Blackstaff, if that's the case.
And either way, we complete our task. I think we can take this a little slower. We don't have to get into the vault immediately. We can prepare for a day or so. We can go take care of a few, clean up some side work.
No one else could even get in without the stone,
Right.
which
Yeah.
does put a bit of a target on our backs.
Well, to be
The
fair,
Xanathar and the Zentrum are still out there.
after fighting Jarlaxel and his lackeys, I'm really not that afraid of them anymore. Jarlaxel and his lackeys I'm afraid of, but not the Zentrum and Xanathar.
I'd best not underestimate that, but let's
I think
keep it in
that's
mind.
fair.
Cool. So as you guys head to the south, if there's stuff in the market that you need to pick up real quick that you're not specifically looking for, you can do that.
2 barrels of gunpowder?
Sure, you can have that.
Sweet.
We need potions.
Mm-hmm.
What do we
Yeah.
have access to?
There's a lovely potion place that I found. They've got quite a few things. I took you over there once before. We can go there again.
That's a great
I
idea.
think it was called the... I don't remember the name of the place, Gareth, so I'm just going to name it. If it doesn't have a name, it was just some
Sure.
random place. It's called the Epicurean Potion Company.
Very corporate. Could you carry this? And I point to the giant chest full of money.
You know,
How
with
big is it?
all money, we might even just be able to buy magical items instead of just renting.
Ooh. It is a buyer's market.
I wrote down a number of their elixirs that I thought would be rather useful. There's one that makes us go faster, makes us larger. There's a couple that I've already
Like
used,
that.
such as and strikes something of a hero's intent in you. Potions that make you smaller. There's also the run of the mill. That's the ones that I saw that were interesting to me.
Does the price list in the important information still apply?
Yeah.
Is there a quantity of these things that are available?
It depends on how lucky you are about finding this.
Alright, are we gonna roll for stuff individually?
Yeah, I'll say it's basically like I'll put a DC to a D20 roll if you want to find something specific. If there's even something that's not on here that you're looking to get, there's a chance that you may get it, but
Okay.
yeah.
Who is
This is a good list.
Who's wearing armor here?
I'm wearing armor.
Leather
I will-
armor, studded leather. Yeah.
Yeah, I will also say that you do remember that there was that you could contribute to the Blackstaff a certain amount and basically go up a tier on the magic items that you check out, but you could potentially just
Contribute
find
money
it or buy it.
or
Yeah,
or-
money. Work or money, so you could either
Right.
work your way up or buy your way in.
Okay. Do we feel like going and dealing with this dragon would work our way up? I mean, obviously,
Yeah,
we
that's
do, but
yeah.
is
That
misguided.
they did say that
Okay.
that would basically work for it. So
Okay. Who wants? I guess we have this list in game since we know that these
Yeah,
things
yeah.
exist. So who wants what?
I would like at least 2 potions of speed.
Okay, we'll try to get that. Mark that down. We need 2 potions of speed.
I would like at least 1 more potion of heroism, but I'll take as many as you have. They seem very useful.
Okay, we'll need some heroism potions. What else? Speak up, everybody. We're headed to the store.
I'm sure somebody
Where's
could
this
use
potion
the-
list?
important
Important
information. Yeah,
Gotcha.
yeah, there are
Okay, gotcha.
quite a few items on.
I
there.
Oh, and
hand Krandren the notes.
Show them the menu.
I would also the potions that make you smaller or larger were interesting, but I don't necessarily want any of those. I'm happy with my own size, but sure.
Is there any benefit to being larger?
You hit harder.
all the strength?
Quite a bit, actually.
Okay. Well, what are those called?
Potions of growth, because you grow.
Okay.
they seem aptly named.
Hopefully they're not too expensive, but okay, what else?
I thought there was an interesting box that I found. It was labeled "Dust of Sneezing and Coughing." I'm not sure if that would be particularly useful, but I thought it would be funny.
Okay, well. Maybe we save the jokes for later.
Speaking of jokes, how much is the Dust of Sneezing and Coughing?
According to this menu, about 500 gold.
Darn.
So no jokes. So we shouldn't get the trident to fish command.
No whoopee cushions.
Oh,
Well, think
To
about
be
it, Gareth. If we had the Trident of Fish command, we could make short work of Tony.
that's true. Get a bunch of sharks on it.
Does anybody have any potions of healing or anything?
I have a few
I don't
on
have
my person
anything,
right now.
actually.
I have no potion.
I feel
I
like
have
maybe.
the bead.
Ah, nice. I feel like maybe we should equip at least one to all of us if possible. So I'll see how many we can get.
That would make sense, yes.
I already have 3. I do not need any more. And
Okay,
she'll
fair.
pat her satchel.
What is a vicious weapon? It's a...
Oh, it's a particularly vicious weapon. Though. Whenever you cut it, you... I have training in this, you see. You... When you hit the really good part of somebody, you know, Krandren, it really hurts. It does extra
Or
damage.
critical hits.
Well,
Does
that's always
Translate.
nice.
Tur's gun fire bullets or no?
An extra 7 damage on the of the weapon's type.
It fires random junk.
Does-
It can fire specific like
Would-
special ammunition. But I don't
Could it fire +1 ammunition?
probably.
Yes.
Okay. What about the magical rocks? Could the magical rocks benefit from any type of thing we could buy?
We
+1
need magical
ammunition, or is- Krandren, right?
I think he's
Has-
talking about
Ebyn.
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 Oh, I'm
Evan's
sorry.
magic rocks.
Ebyn has the magical rocks. Yeah.
Mm.
Just trying to make everybody real tough.
What could I use? Let's see.
I don't know.
If you have anything
if-
that could... No, never mind.
I mean, honestly, for me, the rockets are good enough to make me feel good and tough.
Okay, well, if nobody else has anything to add to the shopping list.
I don't know if I would be shopping here. Let's put it that way. So,
You don't
At the
like
potion
elixirs
store.
and vials and tasty beverages, Krandren?
Might need some of that, but basic health potions would do. Other stuff, I might want to stop by the Banded Iron.
Could we
Do some shopping there.
Even though we've decided a few times splitting up's not great, we could either all go to the same stores together, or we could send half of us to the armory and half of us to the potion shop.
Well, let's just Batman cut it.
Yeah.
All right, we are at the potion shop.
So all of these potions, I will give a D6 of potions that are available.
For any one of them?
Yeah, for any of one of them.
These, you want to roll or you want me to roll? Or
roll.
any pick.
Yeah, anyone can roll.
I'll roll it.
Right,
So
this is for speed potions.
speed potions. 5.
We'll
5
take
are available.
we'll take 4.
Okay.
Well, I'm not speaking for all of us, sorry. Unless you think we have a use for more than that. 4 might even be too many.
Haste is effing good, so yeah.
Yeah.
It would
We'll
be
take 4.
like the first idea is give 2 to me and 2 to Torin.
OOC, I also just took haste with twin spells, so we're
Yo,
gonna be
sick.
some
Oh
haste.
my god.
Alright, we're gonna be some speedy people.
Wow.
Alright, yeah.
But anyways, alright, so we'll buy 4 speed potions.
Okay. Next is heroism.
Next is, yep.
3.
I say we just take all 3 if we might as well if we can get them.
Yeah, totally.
Okay. Next is growth.
Nah.
There are 3 growth potions available. V's doesn't really want one, but if it's there, if anybody wants one.
I feel like Torin could greatly benefit from it, and maybe one day Grumbo will just want to be big all of a sudden just to see what it's like for once in his life.
Actually, it would be
You
funny
go.
if you used it. You would just be medium size. So
Yeah, you'd be like a normal person.
And I'd be like, yeah!
The tallest
huge.
gnome. The tallest.
I'm huge! Okay, 2 growth. Next, healing. Roll big on this one.
That's what we need.
Alright, regular healing. 1.
No.
Solid.
Greater healing.
Solid.
1.
Oh.
Supreme
Christ.
healing. 6.
Sick.
Was supreme healing an option?
Oh,
don't.
is it supreme or superior? I always forget.
I think it's superior.
I think they're superior. Yeah. There might be something beyond that.
Was that an option?
Supreme healing. It is supreme healing. Those things
They're
are
supreme. Okay.
expensive, though. Yeah.
Does superior exist?
Yeah. There's both.
Oh. And then superior. 5. So
Okay.
what-
I'll
what's
say
regular-
Supreme
We
is-
don't have a lot of health, so I don't know if it's really necessary to go for the huge ones. But
How much does supreme heal for?
One moment.
Does anybody
A
know?
lot.
A lot.
One moment.
probably more health than Krandren
It
has.
is 10d4 plus 20.
Okay,
Yeah,
that's
come on.
probably
Jesus
excessive.
Christ.
So maybe, even though we rolled a 6 on that,
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's been
I
all
think-
six, right?
I think Supreme, like these higher level, okay, Supreme, I'd say there's one of those that's quite rare.
Okay.
can we have
Um,
the 6 on those?
and-
I was going to say there's
Superior.
6 because no one wants to buy them. They're so expensive.
yeah, I think
There aren't that
Superior.
many high-level adventurers running
Uh-huh.
around. So,
Yeah, so I'll say 6 for this Superior. So the Supreme, there's just one. That's just like in a very fancy glass like case.
I think we'll leave
the
that
Supreme
one. What
one-
about you guys?
The supreme one's really good because of its guaranteed like minimum healing. It will always heal at least
Yeah.
30. The
Uh-huh.
superior immediately dips down to minimum 16 because it's 8d4 plus 8. Just saying that. I'm not making a case to get the supreme, but
Mm-hmm.
I'm just saying
Yeah.
that's how it is.
Yeah.
Agree. It's so expensive though.
Yeah, you see
Like,
an
what is
that,
an
10,000
adventure. Yeah, you see an adventure in this golden armor eyeing the supreme healing, just looking at the very fancy thing.
Look at him,
He's
Mr.
stroking his beard.
Mr. Fancy Pants over there.
How about 4 of the superiors, unless you think we should go heavier? Keep in mind if we,
The superiors are the heaviest under the supreme.
Right. So
I already
May-
have
maybe-
2. I already have 2 greaters myself, so we might just get this last one here. And
Supreme,
No, the greater.
and not get the bigger ones.
We could get the
No.
superior healing. I'm just saying. My current stock. I made sure that they didn't get any water in them or anything from the bay, so they're still good.
From the whole death incident.
So we have 6 superiors. They heal 8d4 plus 8. There's 1 greater healing available, which is 4d4 plus 4, and 1 regular potion of healing, which is 2d4 plus 2.
Okay, you don't even have to roll for this one. I'm also going to add a potion of flying, if that's okay with everybody.
Okay.
Sure. I mean, we'll probably be underground, so I'm not sure how much flying is going to help us.
We'll just be on the ceiling.
It could be a large vault, who knows?
Is there a potion of spider climb?
There's a potion of climbing. Not quite spider climbing, but
Can
there's
we-
a potion of climbing.
Okay, what about a spell scroll of spider climb?
I'll say roll a d20 if you get a 15 or better. There's some kind of climbing.
Roll that bad boy.
Dang.
Nope.
Hey!
You find a goblin who's like selling these boots that he swears that you would be able to like climb up walls, and another goblin is trying to show him off, and looks pretty. It looks pretty convincing. It's basically a climbing kit, but they're selling it for a lot more money. It depends on.
I'm laughing too hard, I can't talk. Because I'm just like picturing the goblins.
Yeah. Climb any vertical surface.
My goodness, how do you do this?
See.
She's just going along with it.
Uh-huh. For the low price of 100 gold pieces, you could be this goblin.
Alright, so what are we doing with these healing potions?
Why are you ignoring me? I'm talking. That's the goblin yelling at you.
I'm just like
Fine.
I'm just like holding the goblin's forehead away from me as he's trying to like
Yeah.
come up.
Buy my things.
Okay, so we are giving... Hold on, I can't math. Unless
Math
somebody
would be
already
hard.
did the math, I'm
Math
guessing
Nope.
not.
No idea.
You guys think Gareth will do the math, or do you think I should try to scam him?
You won't do
Yeah.
the math.
What now?
What?
Just joking.
Exactly.
I take the goblin's abacus and give it to Grumbo.
Yeah, do the math.
Okay, so this is 4,280 worth of potions that we're buying.
Oh my
Jesus
God.
Christ.
That's,
Yeah.
Don't forget the
Almost all
500 gold for the explosives.
that's that slurp juice.
Well, hold on. Yeah, we're just
Hell
at
yeah.
potions right now. So 4,280 gone. Just so everybody's clear. Is that okay with everybody? Before I hand over this gold to the shopkeep, or should we trim
Sure.
up a little bit?
How many
that's
potions
fine.
does that leave us with each? Like if we were to hand those out?
As
Like
far as-
healing potions.
As far as healing potions of some sort, we could all get one. If V's is willing to swap out some of her lowers for some of the higher, we could get maybe 2 each based on base amount of potions we have. Healing potions.
Very least one.
Yeah, everybody has one, no question.
Everybody gets one.
Yeah.
Cool with that.
We'll also have these speed potions, these heroism potions, these growth potions. Torin, you like to be big, right?
Always.
Yeah. You can fly. You could be big and you could fly.
What kind
Just
Sure.
like your ancestors.
of
I feel like flying would be best for Torin. Just imagine him randomly picking someone up and then flying 30,
Just drop
60
it.
feet
Oh
into
my
the air.
God.
I don't.
Yeah.
Not even dropping. Imagine him going full force speed all the way down to the ground. That'd be awesome.
I would actually like the idea of sniping from the air. That could be useful. But
Yeah, but you
Okay,
could just
so-
climb a building and snipe. Yeah, it's the same thing.
Go, did you? You mentioned you were thinking of ways to counteract the poison that we seem to run into quite often. Were you successful in that?
No.
Did you actually say that, or did you actually say that, or am I misremembering?
we haven't even had the chance to do any of that. I don't. Think.
Oh, wait. No, I leveled up. I got protection from poison. I don't know what it does. Touch a creature. If it's poisoned, you neutralize poison. If more than one poison affects the target, you neutralize one poison. Yeah, I can get rid of poison. It won't really help us that much.
Should we get an elixir that protects us from the nasty effects of poison that we seem to encounter often? Well, I
Good.
suppose then again, how many more drow are there left in the city?
Well, we
Go
don't
for,
know what's under
Could
the
go for a
wall.
Keotom's ointment. Like get some doses where we could just get rid of those conditions.
Relatively inexpensive.
V's gonna wander over
Seems
to
we
the...
are siding with the drow now,
Oh.
so
That does remind me, Krandren, I did get a gun from one of the drow that we killed if you want it. Or Ebyn, whichever one of you feels more comfortable having a random gun.
Give the kobold a
One
gun.
doesn't
Oh my goodness.
Gun doesn't seem very subtle. So
No?
I don't think I know how to operate one of those either.
Well, today's
probably
your
don't
lucky
have
day.
proficiency in that. I had to use a special Hobgoblin proficiency to even get heavy crossbow. Gun, I think, is off the table.
Oh. I mean, I could use it. It's
Unless
just-
they're the same thing.
my junk shooter is just way better than a regular gun. I don't see why I would use it.
Can I wander over to the enhancing potion aisle? What sort of potion of strength to increase your strength is here?
We can visit the guy who sells the weird purple stuff. The one that made Torin and Grumbo super strong.
I hope it's not.
I don't know what you're talking about.
What
Yeah,
are
could
you
we look at
talking about?
You didn't
Oh, right. Right, you didn't... nothing. We're not talking about anything.
Insight check.
Go for it.
This will be
Yeah.
great.
Nice.
Yeah.
What'd
Natural
you
one.
roll?
Oh.
Or roll like a nat one. That'd be hilarious.
Trying to see if there's like a base potion for increasing
You
strength.
learned nothing.
I think the lowest one is Hill Giant Strength, and then it just goes
Yeah.
to different kinds of giants.
Hmm.
I wonder, is there a area we can look at spell scrolls as well?
Yeah, if there's a specific spell you're looking for, might be able to get it like commissioned or something.
Or just like any that are just readily available to have possibly, from my understanding, reading a spell scroll is just like an intelligence check in order to get it to work.
If you don't
Right?
have it.
Yeah.
Have we already bought all the potions?
as long as it's okay with everybody, yeah.
Yeah, I'm good.
Any objections?
I don't care.
Any swaps? Fees?
Objection!
I already have 2 potions of greater healing and 1 of regular healing. What am I doing with these?
Well, if you would like the superior healing, because they probably match your health pool better than ours, we can trade.
Sure.
Get the smaller to the smaller people and the bigger to the bigger people.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll take a small potion.
Okay. I have 1 small potion of. I have 1 venti.
You want Venti? Okay. I'm giving you a Trenta.
Is that like a tall or something? Or?
I think that's the biggest one. Or the biggest
Oh,
one,
it's a,
yeah.
is it a
Superior?
grande?
That was a Spanish joke you were doing, like
It's
a
a
30 into
Starbucks
20.
joke.
Okay.
Italian.
That's it.
All right. So I now have. I give the potion of regular healing to Gur, And
Sweet.
I now have a potion of superior healing and 2 potions of greater healing. Is that correct?
As long as you didn't give away any greater healings, that is correct.
Okay.
Okay. I'm just gonna like kind of divvy stuff out right now and delete it out of my.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay. Who would like a potion of speed?
Raise hand.
Okay.
And
V's.
raise.
Okay. V's and Torin both add a potion of speed. Who else?
How many are there?
We have 4 total, so 2 more.
Give it to
I
the
think,
fast.
yeah, Krandren will take one.
Okay, Krandren. Anybody else?
Ebyn? Ebyn?
That would
Evan,
make sense
Do
to
you
me.
like being fast?
I'll take one.
Are these
Yeah.
listed somewhere I can find? A potion.
There's a compendium that says items SRD.
Okay, yeah, got it.
Okay, so everybody who said they were adding a potion of speed, add them because they are now gone from my inventory.
Cool. I'm adding one
Heroism
potion
potions.
of speed.
Raise hand.
Give it to the big people.
V's,
Where-
Torin?
I'll take
Where?
one. Or I'll take as
Dole
many as
out.
you'll give me.
Yeah, I'm going to dole out a heroism potion to each of you.
Heroism
And then
Potion.
V's the third unless anybody else would rather have it.
It gives 10 HP, 10 temporary HP and the bless effect.
Realistically, it's great for everybody, so.
What?
Mhm.
Hold on, I think I found it. Never mind. Yep, found it.
I mean, Krandren's going to be sticking to the back, so probably
Likewise.
won't need that
Then-
much.
V's, you go ahead and take both, and I guess get it to Torin if he goes down, and you're up there with him. So I have no more heroism potions. I've given 2 to V's, 1 to Torin.
Okay.
Oh.
Growth potions, I'm going to give 1 to Torin, and I'm going to keep 1 for myself.
Sounds good.
Go for it.
Regular healing potion. Who has a relatively low health pool and no healing potions?
Krandren raises his hand.
Okay, Krandren, please add 1 healing potion to your
Okay.
inventory.
That's a regular
I have a...
potion of healing. Okay.
Torin, do you have any more potions of healing?
I don't.
Okay, please take 1 superior potion of healing. Superior?
Potion of superior healing?
Okay. Who else is without healing?
Me. But it's
Okay.
fine.
Well, I have a potion of greater healing with your name on it, if you'd like it.
If anyone else doesn't want it, I'll take it. But
Actually, that could be a
Ebyn
good
has-
idea.
Evan
could-
has
Okay.
other ways of healing.
I was
Krandren,
going to
what were you
say,
saying?
you, out of character, that actually might be a really good idea because as a thief, you can use items as a bonus action, right? So you can just
Not
bonus.
potions.
Really? Oh, that's so lame.
Because it's not a use an item action.
That, that kind of sucks.
Yeah,
That
it's
would've been
separate
cool.
from the thief's fast hand.
I mean, I'm okay with anybody who has a potion of speed to also have an extra potion of healing. Let's face it, you guys are going to get there and have the haste action to just dip it into someone's mouth.
That is
Great
true.
idea. That's better than me holding on to it. So, which one
Yeah.
of you who took a speed would like the extra greater healing?
I'll take the greater healing.
Okay,
So-
add
There
that
we
to your
go.
inventory.
Also, you have moss.
The last
Yeah, that's
one
true. So,
is
to
the
drop it.
potion of flying. I didn't have many ideas for that other than it would be cool. Does anybody have an immediate want for that? We can just hold on to it otherwise.
I think Krandren wanted to fly and shoot people.
Krandren, would you like to fly?
I've been assaulted by multiple enemies that are able to fly and shoot. It's a very useful strategy.
Okay.
I think I'll take that.
Just fair warning. If you fly up in the city, you will get arrested, probably.
Right.
Keep it under wraps. Okay, that's all the potions divvied out.
Kind of strange that they would sell that. Thinking about it, but
Yeah.
Hey man,
Just
they're
asking for it.
money.
It's one of
For
those
sure.
things you just keep in a class case and you're not supposed to use it. You just look at it and you're like, wow, wouldn't it be cool?
You're like, what could it be?
Man, that'd be
but
awesome.
I totally could use it if I wanted to.
Yeah, exactly.
But
It would be super illegal.
I'm still thinking about Torin just picking someone up, seismic tossing them just like in Pokemon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah,
That's the real reason why the guard shot shot Torin and the drow. No flying! Kill them!
freaking Charizard is
Yeah.
is going around.
Public execution. They need to learn. All flying creatures must learn the lesson.
All right. I'm ready to hit
Most
something
illegal.
with extra attack. What are we doing?
And
Hell
I want
yeah.
to
Same.
Casual
So fight that
racism.
dragon.
Casual racism against Aarakocra. Just
yeah, those losers.
Yeah.
Okay, so now let's move on to the armorer and see if we can find some +1 ammo, +2 ammo.
Interesting weapons and armor.
I'd rather ammo that does cool stuff rather than just a +1.
I've
Like if I can shoot someone and trap them at the same time, that'd be cool.
I've
or
got a
shoot
crossbow
someone-
bolt that I don't know what it does.
Yeah, just do stuff
That's
with it.
fun.
The green flame crossbow bolt has still not been used.
Well, we have 5,720 gold left to spend preparing for our mission.
Let's see. Gareth, if Krandren was
spending-
interested in if Krandren was interested in possibly making poisons using his poisoner's kit that he's got proficiency in, would it be possible to try to forage for things that can be used in making a poison, or is that something that I have to get supplies from the Banded Irons?
You would probably have to get supplies. I mean, in Waterdeep, there's not that much. Probably.
Yeah, it's
really
not like
quite
I'm
hard.
out in the woods or anything.
Uh-huh.
It's a city street.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'd probably want to do that.
What kind of poison are you trying to make, Krandren? Anything in particular?
Well, it was so effective against us, it would be nice to turn it on our enemies.
Certainly afford it. What
Even
could
just
you
the
make
basic
quickly?
supplies. Well, I guess that's kind of up to Gareth to decide with making poisons and stuff.
Yeah, I'm looking around at this. I'll post it in the chat. Yeah, I'll have to look at which specific one, but I guess keep this in mind.
Yeah,
Maybe
sure.
over the next session, you could be like, "Hey, can I make this one?"
Yeah, okay.
I think these
Purple
makes
worm poison. What the hell does that do?
sense. Yeah.
oh my god.
That's the good stuff.
2,000
Good shit,
gold.
man.
That's a lot of damage.
That's the
Well,
good
Well,
shit.
D6.
Damn.
Yeah, I don't know if anybody found any dead or incapacitated purple worms lying around.
Not yet.
You know,
We can
You
go
could stay
buy
away from
some.
it.
That might be a little
No,
hard.
those were
get
not
a
purple
record,
worms.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah, if there's anything, honestly, at this point, we might want to just do the rest of the shopping out of session.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If there's anything specifically, I mean, the potions were the big things.
Gunpowder.
Yeah, people should just ask for stuff. If you look up a item, there's a chance magic items, but most of it will be just regular equipment.
Yeah, we have 5720. 57.
That oil, the
Mm.
contact poison, is really interesting
Yeah, I'll have to check it out.
because you can just place it on a doorknob or something,
Mhm.
and then when someone goes to open up the doorknob,
Yeah,
they're poisoned and knocked unconscious.
damn. True.
So
or become
that's-
poisoned for 24 hours.
Yeah.
Should
Now
put
you know.
that on Torin's doorknob so no one goes into his room.
Exactly.
Just
You
instantly.
fucking animals.
Just like
That's escalating it quite a bit.
doors open, dead hobbit on the ground.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah, you could just message me or like put it in the chat and we'll look at it.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to
next
do
session.
some research on this. So,
Also, the spell scrolls, I will random them. So they'll be from level 0 to level 4 spell scrolls,
nice.
and they'll be less each higher level. They'll just be one level 4.
Level 4.
Yeah. Cool. So, yeah, you guys head down to the docks after doing all this shopping. And yeah, do you guys want to get a boat out into the harbor?
Yep.
Yeah, let's do
Is
that.
the goal? Okay.
We'll go talk to one of what's-his-name sailors and see if we can borrow
Okay.
their boat.
Yeah. You
Tell them
see,
we're on official mission.
yeah, you see the same sailor that you interacted with last time. And
But
he
now we know.
looks to the group of you. Yeah.
We'll be needing the boat.
Yeah. He makes a motion, and the 2 sailors that you called for earlier get on the boat. Turns out they didn't die. And they look very exhausted. And now they look especially worried and like scared of you guys. These 2 like teenage sailors.
To the oars!
Yeah. Yeah, they're like immediately sweating. Don't kill us.
Do we have to get on the boat?
I can understand why you wouldn't want to. Do have to get out there to talk to a dragon. What's a dragon doing out there?
That's what we're here to find out.
Does the
Fine.
pizza monster represent the dragon?
Yeah, that's the dragon.
Is that actually where the dragon is?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I mean, it's out in the water. You can look around for it. Supposedly it's in the bay, and it was like harassing sailors. And you're like, the black staff was like, figure out why it's fucking with everyone.
The bay, not the harbor? Like, out.
Yeah, it's in the Great Harbor.
Oh.
Actually, let me double check. It might actually be outside of it.
We'll get in the boat and like white knuckle hold on to one of the sides to steady yourself. It doesn't work.
Deepwater Harbor. Is that different from Great Harbor?
Is there a deep water harbor?
I'm guessing Deepwater is the further out. Great Harbor. Let me Google it.
Yeah, the one with the big swirls in it. Where
They're big
Rats.
dragons,
Swirls.
you know. That's what they say on the map.
guess so.
Yeah, we'll call it the middle of the Great Harbor. I don't think. Okay, Deepwater Isle is what. Okay, what's this? What this is called? Yeah, people are saying it's this Great Harbor. They're interchangeable.
Perfect.
Cool. So you guys go
Away we
rowing
go.
off into the ocean. What do you direct? Do you direct the sailors at all? Or are you like that way? This way?
Do they know where the dragon is? I mean, they're sailors. Supposedly the dragon's been messing with sailors. Where's the dragon?
Yeah, they'll look kind of nervously to each other, like they don't want to answer you about anything because they think you're murderers. And then they'll say, I believe that it's It's just in the deep waters. Some sailors have said that there's a dragon. I haven't seen it myself. Please don't kill me.
Take us there, I'll punch you in the face, she says through gritted teeth.
Yeah. Row. Okay. You see a giant pizza creature.
Oh, fuck.
I attack.
And underneath it.
Oh shit! Oh fuck!
Yeah, so as you're rowing out, you see a fin in the water as it moves back and forth in front of you. You see this frill on like the back of this neck and the bronze scales of a dragon glitter. And you see two golden eyes looking up at the boat.
Well, that's terrifying.
Do we yell at it? V's? I don't really know the proper etiquette here.
Does anyone here speak Draconic?
Is there proper etiquette for...
I do.
Oh, try to
Or
yell
just
at it.
look at you with just like really look.
I'll yell out.
No, I'm asking Gareth.
What'd you ask?
Is
Sorry.
there proper etiquette for hailing a dragon?
That's a good question. What is the proper etiquette?
Also,
Like, we
Gareth.
have to,
Not Gareth. Torn gave that look to Krandren
Yeah.
when he asked
Yeah.
if anybody knew Draconic.
Well, are you sure you want to speak to this one? I don't know about the chromatics and metallics, things like that.
Or is just gonna look over at V's and Draconic, like, get a load of this guy.
And Draconic she'll say, I know, right?
Seriously though, maybe they hate you because you're red.
They probably do.
Yeah, I think probably kneeling would be the way you probably
We're gonna
address
kneel
them.
on a boat.
Yeah, but he's below us, and we're like,
Well, I'm already on my knees in this boat, gripping onto the side, trying not to feel terrible.
It suddenly like lashes out forward and like scares you all as it like nudges the boat hard, and it seems like it for a second you're worried if they're like attacking, and goes back underwater.
I would like to get the dragon's attention by by making a wisdom saving throw. One moment.
Boy.
Everyone roll a vomit saving throw.
Oh, okay.
God.
V's knowing that she has to do this, and she is all about doing things that she has to do, therefore she can do it. She takes a deep breath and throws her upper body off the side of the boat, so she's like half in, half out, and just dips her head underwater and looks around for the dragon, asking in Draconic, saying, not sure if dragon can make it out underwater, but she'll try her best, and says, "Pardon the intrusion," in Draconic.
Okay. Roll a perception check.
Coming right up.
Also a persuasion, just to see.
Also coming right up. My perception is 17,
Yeah.
and my
Okay.
persuasion is 18.
Ooh. Cool. As you look down beneath you, you see this coiling, snake-like figure below you, and it doesn't exactly look like what's pictured here. I imagine it being more of like the Chinese kind of dragons with it's wingless and kind of serpent-like, and you see it moving around below you. You also see these shipwrecks at the bottom of the bay, and you can barely make it out, but just some odd structures underneath, and it will eventually come back up and do what it did last time, where it kind of is half out the water, its head, and stares at you. and you hear a voice. Let me get the echoey voice because dragon. Dragon.
The Dargan.
He's a dragon.
You should have seen the look on your faces.
Yes, quite terrified. I don't have
It was priceless.
I don't have good experiences with water, so you'll get an extra one out of me if it pleases you. Do you have time for us? This is all in Draconic.
I was going to scour the shipwrecks below, but I think I can fit you into my schedule.
It is talking in common.
Oh,
Addressing
cool.
the group of you.
Anything cool down there?
Yes, some shiny things that people have discarded.
Ooh. Neat.
Have you come to give an offering to my horde?
We've come to question why you are. I'll use the word harassing. It's one of our terms. I'm sorry. Why you're harassing sailors around here? Oh, great one.
I'll pull out like a little scrap piece of metal that's pretty shiny. It's like, here you go. I'll throw it out into the water.
Yeah, it'll go up and nab it up and be looking at it intently and reemerge where it was.
I got it from the junkyard.
This is quite shiny. I like it.
Nice.
Harassing sailors?
Right? That's what he's doing? I wasn't paying attention.
Yes, supposedly that's what he's doing.
I was playing a joke.
Well, it worked.
Do they not have jokes up on the surface?
Not really. Everyone's kind of boring in the city.
People have been a little uptight lately.
Sailors don't usually have great sense of humor either. Kind of rough folk.
It's true.
So
What was this prank that you played on them recently?
Same. I think it's the same one he played on us.
I mean,
assuming.
but if that's it, I feel like there'd be a little bit more if we were called out here.
brought you here?
How did you get here?
I've heard tales of Waterdeep and how the dragons are shunned out. I was quite interested. I can only get so close to the shore.
And of Krandren's question?
The
Krandren's
specifics of
was-
the prank.
Oh, yeah.
Usually showing my frill, scaring them off. I find it quite fun.
He does it for the
Seems
chuckles.
harmless.
Well, if everyone becomes aware that you mean no harm, then that should probably ease their minds.
That would ruin the joke.
Dance, the powers that be in the city aren't exactly happy with your presence out here.
Perhaps you could try shooting water at them instead?
Oh, it is a good prank.
They don't even need to know it's a dragon.
Here's an idea. Maybe you do like a couple good deeds. You know, like a guy falls overboard and you save him and take him back to shore, and then all of a sudden the stories are, oh, look at this great dragon out here. He's just such a great dragon, you know? Not like, oh, the slimy dragon's out here harassing people.
People might even give you offerings for that.
Yeah. And maybe you could get a new place to hang out. You wouldn't have to swim around in the harbor all the time.
And furthermore,
Is that what your friend was trying to do yesterday?
The one that was swimming? Something like that.
This is the thing Torin saw in the water, right?
Totally.
Yeah, you put it together that this is a similar color, and they must have checked out what was going on. They didn't seem to help. They were kind of just watching, but they didn't seem to hinder either.
I suppose it's not very funny to help people like that.
Although it would further your goal, your original goal you mentioned, if you were more benevolent, tales of your benevolence would reach certain ears, certainly, and you would be able to check out more of the city. The city that currently disallows she pauses for a moment. Dragons from entering it.
It's more than disallowment. There is some magic. I don't find it very funny, this magic.
Your face is on their currency. That's kind of funny.
Yeah, it grins as much as a dragon can grin.
Plus, we happen to know of a ship that will be sailing out of this harbor at sometime relatively soon that you could play a great big prank on.
Yes?
What if you spent your time making the people of Waterdeep worship you, and you spent your time playing pranks on the people who wish to do harm to Waterdeep? And that would be really funny, but you would also have people who loved you, gave you offerings.
Prank certain people.
Yeah, prank the people who deserve to be pranked.
Roll a persuasion check with advantage.
Okay.
Good stuff, good stuff.
Dragon's pretty chill.
Yeah, he's funny. I like him.
Ooh.
Hey,
Do we even have a name yet? I don't think we do.
No one asked.
This one's
Tony.
also Tony.
we're on the same page there.
Tony the Dragon.
Well, that's a lot of Tonys.
Is your name Great Beast, so we can start spreading the tales of the great
Blumbo.
Blumbo.
Really?
Grumbo the
Or no, like snort.
Grumbo.
That is actually not my name. You were pranked.
Oh, that's a good prank.
That was a good one.
What was it?
It is Zelipharn.
Zelfarn.
Some
Zelipharn.
fantasy ass name.
What kind of
Sounds like
title do you want? Do you want like Zeliphon, Savior of Waterdeep, Terror
That's
of
pretty
the
close.
Sea?
Oh shit, I'm getting mixed up. Yeah, it thinks about it.
My title.
So we can start spreading the truth of your greatness.
Looking at this guy, looking at this dragon, how big is he?
So it is a large dragon. I wonder how technically big.
Like age-wise, do we get a
It is young.
feeling? It is a young dragon. Okay.
Let's see
A lot
what
of
does
fee
it say
on
about
those
the
bones.
sizing.
So not as big as the creature that Gareth saw, but
Oh yeah.
Tony the Mungus.
Yeah, I would say it's kind of hard to tell how big it is, just seeing as like the shape of it. But I will say that like the head probably, let's see, I'd say it's like 10 feet height, and then width it's like probably like 15 or so. Yeah, so pretty big.
a little hard to gauge off of just the head. Yeah. Okay.
Uh-huh.
You're
I don't know,
underwater
like-
a lot, right?
Yes.
Have Have you seen any mechanical dragon turtles down there?
The one that sank.
Yeah, that one.
Yes, I saw it moving by, some figures on it. Not sure.
Have you tried pranking that thing?
I tried one time, but it seemed dead.
No, it's because it's got people inside. You should keep trying to prank it every now and then. I'm sure they're getting real pranked inside.
Are there people usually inside you land dwellers?
No, not usually, but this is a different case. Think of it like a boat. It's got shiny things in it.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
I will watch out for it. Maybe it is under the shiny boat. There's
Maybe.
another thing under there.
But there's a shiny boat?
In the center of the harbor.
I believe he's referring to the eye catcher.
Oh, but you can't get to the eye catcher.
Have you
No
played
one
any
has
pranks
stopped
on
me.
them?
I am more afraid of it. There's some creature underneath the boat.
A creature, you say? Have you seen it? Could you describe it?
Yes, it looks like a wing, like a dragon's wing.
The creature itself looks like a wing?
Maybe like a kite. I've seen a kite that kind of looks like it.
I think that's a manta ray. Is it like a big?
Really?
It reminds me of the dragon turtle. It is not...
Does it look like it's dead, but it moves around anyways?
Yes, it stands still, but at times it moves.
Well, that's good to know.
That's interesting.
Zelopharn the Funny.
Yes.
The title you want?
I like it.
Kind of funny.
Or I'll just give it another snort.
Well, okay. So we have a deal. We'll spread stories of your greatness, and you'll start pranking the bad guys and helping the good guys. It'll be really funny.
Sure.
Am I convinced that we have a deal with this guy?
Incite the dragon? Okay.
Yeah, can I?
Sure, roll an insight.
Nat one, here we go.
Bad.
Okay.
Yeah. If anyone else wants to insight, they can.
I'll roll.
Yeah. Let's all roll.
Don't give me
Let's try-
sympathy rolls.
Yeah.
No, let's try to incite the dragon.
Yeah,
That'll be great.
Solid 9.
There you go.
Yeesh.
Natural
Nice.
one, baby.
Thorin
Everyone.
here is the only one who understands the dragon.
Oh my gosh,
Alright,
this
well,
is too good. The two draconic bloodline people.
If we're all doing it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Nice.
Lower than my natural one.
yeah. Let's see here. Yeah, everyone 10 or less will think that, I don't know, it seems like this dragon's just young and is impressionable, and like it seems like it will do what you say. And then Ebyn and Torin, you probably put together that this, like, if it's really funny, it might do something that it won't hurt people, but you know, it might prank someone that doesn't deserve it, but it's definitely changed its mind.
Or I'll just look down at Ebyn and look back at the dragon and then back at Ebyn again.
It seems we might have faded at least a little bit.
I'll
Yep,
reach my
our
hand out
job
for a
is done.
handshake from the dragon.
Stay.
I'm not sure physically how this would work.
Haha, pranked you. I drowned you 1,000 feet underwater.
Yeah, Grumbo just gets fucking pulled to the bottom of the ocean.
Oh!
Frank!
No, I'm pranking
just
the
a
dragon.
prank, bro.
Okay.
You're dead.
It will move up to you and sticks its arm out.
I do the too cool thing and brush my hair back.
Torin will laugh. Like, just an outward laugh.
Pretty funny.
That was not funny.
Oh, come on.
That was pretty good.
Come on. We're just doing jokes over here, bud.
You prank us, we prank you.
We're friends.
I don't want to hang out anymore.
Xenophon, but before you go, excuse me, I serve Bahamut in his justice. I've only ever seen him in dreams. You're the first dragon I've seen up close. Do you? Forgive me if this is untoward. May I touch you? Can I put my hand on you?
That's real weird.
It squints.
Strange look.
She's got like starry eyes.
Everyone gives strange looks. Can I touch you?
Yeah.
You
Is
normally,
this
you
another
normally
joke?
No, not at all. Here, look, and I'll roll up the sleeve of my right arm. She's kind of desperate, and she'll show him the tattoo. This is his mark. There's this dragon coiling around her arm and like an open maul over her wrist.
If this is a joke, it would have taken a lot of effort. It will move up close to you.
I would like to calmly put my hand on the dragon's face and nose and feel him.
Sure. Yeah. You glide your hand across it. It's weirdly there's like almost like a little bit of a film around it, and it's very slick to the touch. More than you maybe expect. It doesn't look too like slickly shiny. It looks more metallic, but as you touch it, you realize how slick it is.
Like greasy? Is it a greasy dragon?
Yeah, there's there's like a film around
dragon.
it. And it'll give you like a little bit, like maybe a few seconds, and then it'll like rustle really quick and attempt to like pull you under the water just slightly, like dunk you under the water. If you can roll a dex save.
Danger sense, right?
Yeah, dex save. Yeah, you danger sense this splashing.
Or would you just let it happen? Because you love dragons that much.
21, but do I want to let it happen?
Yeah, you love dragons.
What is he trying to do? He's trying to
like splash you and at the same time like pull you underwater just slightly, like dunk you under the water.
He's playing a prank.
He as he like spins his body around, basically creating a little like torrent to pull you slightly underwater. It doesn't immediately feel like violent. It's just like whooshing by you.
Okay, if it doesn't feel violent, I'll play along and let him do it.
Okay. Yeah, it'll emerge back on above the water where it was.
Okay, and then what I want to do is on the tip of his face where his nose is, I want to give him a little electric jolt, and then pull my hand back and say, "Got your nose."
Yeah, it'll be kind of caught off guard by this, and it'll like sniff as if like something's up its nose where it's like trying to like not sneeze, and then for a second you see like its lungs electricity like forming this glow of yellow light, and the two sailors are like begging, like praying for God. And for a second you think it might like blow electricity on the boat, but then it rights itself and like sneezes a bit. Does the dog sneeze?
Frank, here, I'll put it back, and I put it back.
You are a witch.
If this guy really likes pranks or not.
I'm very strong. You have to be to.
I could pull you underwater so easily.
That's true. It is a good thing that that I hope you wouldn't do that.
People wouldn't think that was very funny,
We-
either, Zelopharn.
We're
I
having a
think we've-
joyous conversation here.
I think we've taken
had
enough of your
two-
time. You know.
Yeah, we've had 2 weird interactions now. I feel like we're good. Hope you enjoy
I
the metal
have-
shiny thing.
I have shipwrecks to attend to.
Yep,
Just
you
know
do
if you
you.
find anything good.
Oh.
Yeah, you will see his head ducking under the waves.
Vise has forgotten that she's in the middle of the water and has just starry eyes and like a
Uh-huh.
big smile on her face.
Can't believe we found Nessie. What are the odds?
Just gotta pretend there was a dragon around all the time, V's.
She looks at you with these wide eyes. Dragon.
You're hanging. Cool.
I got the
sailors
Never
Never
will
gonna
see.
wash this hand again.
I'll never wash the hand again.
Can we row back now?
Go for it.
No.
Sure.
No.
I
We
guess
stay
we-
out in the water forever.
We'll make our own way back.
Haha, Frank you. Haha.
Yeah, just throw them in the water.
Order of operations, now we need to go talk to the Blackstaff, correct?
Yes.
I think so.
Let's report back to the Blackstaff and
Select
Then we
quest
should have-
XP. I mean,
better access.
Yeah. So you guys row, or the sailors row you back to the shore. And on the way back, the dragon jumps over your boat and lands on the other side.
Can I free William?
That's magical.
Is it right on top of him?
what is Free Willy?
Free Willy?
in some-
Yeah.
Where he sticks his hand up and he touches the
Oh,
bottom
yeah.
of it.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you definitely can do that.
Let's go.
Cool. You guys
Sounds like a
step
euphemism.
back on
Nah, did you not see Free Willy?
Willy Frame.
Probably not for
I've
at
not.
least
I
2
missed that one.
decades.
Well, I mean, yeah, but you remember the poster for it, or
Is that like the iconic scene? I
Yeah,
really don't,
it's the
but I can
iconic scene.
picture it,
Yeah.
but I can't actually
Yeah.
picture it.
I've seen more parodies
I'll
of
have
Free
to watch
Willy
it.
than actually watching Free Willy. So
Yeah, I'll probably recognize it.
Including this one.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. One sec, real quick. I gotta go to the bathroom, and then we'll quickly do the black staff.
yeah,
thing.
here you go. It's
Cool.
it's the first
Then we
gift
can
that,
wrap it up.
that pops
Yeah,
up.
dude.
Free Willy.
God, dude, I remember that fucking movie way too well.
That's actually the
never
only part
seen
I,
it.
I remember. Well, I remember like one of the beginning scenes where they're messing with some like marine life catchers or whatever. But that's it.
What kind of dragon was he?
A bronze
Bronze.
dragon.
Bronze dragon.
Bronze dragon.
yep, they're the good ones that live in the water.
Yeah.
Would we have been
Zelopharn.
able to harvest any poison making material from a bronze dragon?
I don't think so.
No, it's
Poison from that.
Poison dragons are like green dragons.
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. We'd have to
Well, I thought we
suplex
said the
another one of
green dragon.
those. It's a
Yeah.
In another
That was
life.
cool.
You can get acid from a black dragon, but
Ooh.
I'd rather not fight a bad
gonna
dragon.
work the same.
Yeah.
What we
like
get from a
poison.
bronze dragon?
yeah. I think you need a different kind of container for using acid instead of poison. It's a
An Erlen Meyer flask. Some special ultra rare rarity plastic.
Let's see here. Is that everyone? I think I have everyone, including Lamb, taking the elevator up.
Where's V's?
Oh yeah, I'm definitely
Okay.
marching my donkey into here.
I only see Lamb.
Yeah,
Oh, God.
that's accurate. Only the donkey is here.
There we go.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, so you guys, we basically cut away as you
there
guys
we go.
enter into the Blackstaff quarters, and yeah, you basically get a meeting with them, seeing as you've met with them multiple times. This time, yeah, she's just poring over some notes on the desk.
We've killed the bronze dragon. I
Oh.
announce.
No, we didn't. No.
Just kidding.
We
He taught us jokes.
Yes, we've made the acquaintance of Zelifarn the Funny.
It's really funny.
So you're saying that dragon there's just, well, joking people?
Yeah.
Get
I think
this.
he's bored because he doesn't get a chance to come into the city.
Yeah,
Oh.
kind of messed up. But we convinced him that it'd be really funny if he started helping people from the city and pranking pirates. It's kind of funny talking about it now, but I don't think he understood.
Well, as long as he's not hurting nobody. I hear rumors that sailors get scared something's going to happen, but if nothing happens to them, I'm fine with that.
All right.
Well, I have to say thank you for helping me out with that, but, well, the more important thing is, I'm assuming you heard about the Open Lord?
But no.
Hmm?
You're referring to her recent speech, then yes, we have.
I assume you weren't lying to me. I don't think you would.
There's been a
It-
development.
Appears we've been lied to ourselves,
I
Very
suspected
convincing.
so.
but we've been deceived.
More of the Xanathar and the Zentarum?
Nope.
A different party
Wow.
entirely.
But we won't bother you with the details of that scenario.
Hmm.
We're working it out. It's under control.
Unfortunately, that's not going to work here. I need to know more about what's happening. I got to make sure my things weren't pulled out from under me. Make sure I'm not working with people who are, well, suspect.
You know, unfortunately, you just don't have the clearance for that information.
I think we could actually share some basic information.
Yeah. Maybe we should have talked about this beforehand. How much information should we be sharing?
She's right there.
No names, but
Still doesn't mean anything.
look, let's put it this
talking a
way.
different language.
Should we tell her about the guy in the thing? Because if the guy in the thing is working with us, then maybe we shouldn't.
Listen, I just need to know if something's in danger in water.
Hold on. Just give me a second. We're trying to
danger
figure
in
out
water.
how much we can tell you.
Is your hasty decision making and your reluctance to give us more powerful magic items. We did your quest. We held up our end of the bargain. Now you're demanding information, personal information from us? We don't go asking you about your personal life or what you do outside of here.
You do know that there are rumors going around about you adventurers and some coup against the Open Lord, right?
Rumors started by whom?
Yeah,
Also,
maybe some
are you
journalists. Maybe it's true.
Are
How
you
do
just
I know?
believing any rumors now? I thought you guys were smarter than that. You've met us.
I'm just saying that I want to
I
know who's
showed
been
you.
lying to you.
I showed you the tape. Alright, the sound bite, whatever it was. So
Yeah,
you know
so-
we're not lying.
You did recognize it as her voice, so it was very convincing, the person that contacted us. All I know is that whoever contacted us is seeking financial gain, but doesn't seem to want to actively threaten the city of Waterdeep.
But did actively threaten us. And the people that we
Yes.
love. Therefore, why should we tell you anything if you're not even protecting the people that we love?
I mean, that's what I aim to do. I aim to protect Waterdeep. If this person's a threat against Waterdeep, then I should know. If you think that they will
Are you
hurt the
protecting
city,
Waterdeep? You couldn't even stop the assassin that was just randomly murdering people in the dock ward.
Random gunshots going off all the time, explosions next to our buildings.
I would
You know
say
what?
that's more on the Lord's Alliance than Force Grey.
Torin was put in jail for no reason. Where were you when that happened?
Again, this seems like a Lord's Alliance problem, not necessarily Force Grey. They don't have the same jurisdiction here.
Which is why
Yeah,
we
but
shouldn't be blamed for Force Grey and Lord's Alliance problems. We did our job. Now we should collect our reward.
I'm understanding where she's coming from. We're looking to have an ongoing relationship here, and I think it would just be safe to say that the person that deceived us and gave us information on the Stone of Galore is just seeking personal gain and is not trying to threaten Waterdeep.
The opposite.
I hope that is enough.
yeah, you see that she's kind of looking back at the papers, and mulling it over. You do know what we're dealing with. You've kept, well, maybe you don't. Much of the citizens don't know. 2 days ago, bunch of drow killed some guards, went swimming off in some war contraption. The next day, well, not to mention I didn't see you for the past few days. Next day, Xanathar and Xantarim are fighting in the dock ward openly. We've had to send Griffin cavalry. Hell, they're basically on the edge of sending the whole of Blackstaff Tower down on a battleground that's happening down there.
How terrible it would be for you guys to actually have to do your job for once. Oh, jeez. I can't imagine. Oh, wait, I can. I was just out fighting a bronze dragon for you. Yesterday, I killed 6 drow. The day before, we probably executed, I don't even know how many Xanathar and Zentrim. Is that the kind of information you want?
Grumbo does not speak for me. I'm just going to throw it
Grumbo
out there.
speaks for me. Making a lot of valid points, except for the dragon part.
Do you see what these are? She will show the notes that are on her desk. And you
no
see
idea.
that they are, you see pictures of different people and descriptions, almost like profiles.
No idea what that is.
Are they
Anyone
recognizable at all?
Is this a collage you're making? What is this?
They're dead because of my orders, because of what we're fighting.
What are you fighting? Honestly, I haven't seen a single Forest Grey person outside of this tower. I don't know these people.
Yeah, she just sighs. Well, at least that's working out.
Maybe if you were a little less stingy with magic items, you wouldn't have so many dead Force Grey members on your hands.
God dang.
Krandren's just pinching his brow. Like, just stop.
Torin's just sitting in the back with his arm crossed and his eyes are just wide as shit listening to this.
Visa's just thinking about dragons.
I don't have the most positive relationship with this lady, okay? She hasn't exactly been nice to me in the past.
I feel like you've been meaner to her than she has been to you. Just
She's a
jump out of the
pencil
window.
pusher sitting behind a desk up in her tower, all high and mighty. Her invisible tower, I might add. It's not like this lady's putting herself in any danger. She's go take a boat out there and confront a dragon. And then we come back and she gives us the third degree. I'm saying, Grumbo's saying all this, by the way, right?
I don't know about you, but I'm trying to have a working relationship here.
Me too, but work implies pay, and we've seen
Honestly.
very little.
Honestly, I could care less. Honestly, I feel like we're well enough prepared. Sure, more stuff would be great, but also, who cares? You just do things.
Our items are on loan from them. You realize this.
So far, my only items are glasses.
Well, the item that they've given me, this helmet here, has been incredibly useful for us so far.
Yeah, to gather information. We don't need any more information.
I am not so sure. Just, look, we've done what we said we would do. We would appreciate looking at the additional magical items that are possible now. And we can figure out what to do from there. Me, personally, I want to know how we could help in your situation, but I think I need to speak with my associates about this.
Well, what I can say is I'd frankly like to tell you more about what we're accomplishing, but now everything's been thrown into question. Is it the blackmailing that's keeping you from telling me what you've seen? What do you think that we do here? You think that we just sit here the whole time?
Honestly, yeah.
You really want me to answer that question?
Go ahead, honestly.
Yeah, I don't think you do anything. I think you send us out to do your dirty work.
Look,
It's so hard to hold it all
how
out.
about this? I've got an idea, actually. I can't tell you anything about what has happened before. And then Krandren is going to use encode thoughts on himself in order to make a thought strand of his encounter with Jarlaxel, and then just give it over to the Blackstaff. I haven't told you anything that we've been through. Trying to,
Yeah.
Trying to imply in a certain way the, trying to cover my ass. Yeah.
Whoa. I don't agree with this at all. Just because you think you're getting off on a technicality and then my family has to suffer for it? No.
I can see you are all in, a predicament. Doesn't mean you have to take it out on Force Grey in this whole mess of things. I wish I could tell you about our operations, but, she will give a big sigh. I think Krandren and Grumbo, one of you can make a persuasion at advantage.
I don't know, does Grumbo
you could
want to
both make-
persuade? Or the...
It sounds like it. I mean, it's not intimidation or deception. It sounds like you're basically saying, hey, give us the better items. And Krandren's trying to...
Krandren can be assisting Grumbo in this case.
Am I rolling
Sure.
normal or advantage?
At advantage with
I'm giving
Krandren's
you
help.
advantage, yeah. 18.
I'll allow you to have a more ample access to our items on one condition.
Wait, don't you have a +4 modifier to your charisma?
I think it's +3.
Yeah, I don't think he has the plus
Do you
4
have,
yet.
do you have
3
16,
is
17?
our proficiency now. So
So I've got a +2 modifier and a +3 proficiency, right?
no, but your modifier is like
Wait, you
your
have a-
charisma is much higher. So
You have a +2 charisma?
Modifier.
Really?
Charisma is 14 or 15?
15.
It's 15.
wait, your
Okay.
charisma is 15?
Yeah.
You're a okay.
That's all going in source in con, baby.
Okay, I had no idea.
Thank you, Gnome.
Check.
What's hold on, what's the hold up here?
I have the same
Surprised
the same
that your
modifier
charisma is low.
because you're a sorcerer.
Your
yeah.
main spellcasting
It's your main
modifier is surprisingly low.
It's look.
You gotta survive when
Yeah.
the DM is trying to kill you.
Holy fuck!
I have an interesting predicament where the DM is out to get me for no reason.
I'm surprised
all
you
the
no
took
time.
anything at all.
You made your stats. I'm just a little confused. That's all.
You know, there's
By-
there's honestly the genuine possibility that I had to subtract one from it at some point and never put it back, but I don't think it was ever much higher. And
That's pretty
Yeah.
funny.
I'd have to add up all my
That is fucking
everything.
hilarious. I love
Yeah.
that.
Did you take
so
any
much.
feats? Because that would be.
Yeah, and it even gave me additional. What was it? It even gave me additional charisma.
Then no way. So you have charisma 15. Get out of here.
You know how much math I would have to do to figure out my actual stats at this point?
What is your highest stat? Is it?
Let's see
did you
Con?
put it-
I have a
you put it in
16
con?
con.
Yeah,
You
you're
have a
missing.
16?
You're missing some stats.
Yeah, something's wrong here. Something's wrong.
Well, there's a 15 intelligence, so that's one thing.
Oh my
What is-
goodness.
What did you take as your feat?
Shadow touch.
Oh,
Hey!
everyone
Look
took
at that.
shadow.
We're all shadow touched. We're all being invisible.
The
Little heathens.
so you
Pretty
added to your
confident
charisma
my stats
modifier.
are not correct, but I
Yeah,
also.
that doesn't sound right. That
But look.
I like that you stuck with it though.
Yeah, exactly.
this entire time we've been playing for months.
That is. Oh my god.
Look, I don't know what to tell you.
That is amazing.
I'm handicapped. Okay.
I will say, you can. I will allow you to take 1 point from int into charisma if you want to. That will just bump you up to +3.
Yes.
Or do whatever. I don't give a shit. Or die.
You have to do the opposite. Take a point from charisma and put it into intelligence.
Yeah,
Hell
you
yeah.
fucking think I won't?
Genius.
Just keep
Power
becoming smarter.
Okay. Anyway,
Oh my god.
they will
Sorry.
with that persuasion, they will say, okay, well, at one condition, I'll allow you more access, and that's that I know where you are. And she will take out a stone that seems to be basically a tracking device. Gur would kind of know this. Magically
That's fair.
tracking.
You can
I
know
just-
where we are.
If we find any, occurrences happening, any things up, then at least we can trace back to where you were.
And I'll let you know right up front, we're going to be in the Dark Ward soon. That's the next place we're going to.
Did you happen to find the stone, or is that more stuff you can't tell me?
We can't tell you.
She'll
wink.
umph a little bit.
Seems like a pretty one-sided relationship. Seems like you want unlimited access and information from us, but you're not willing to share any
Information?
information.
One has to know their place in an organization in order to have things work properly.
Oh, I
You're
know
not
my
part of the
place. I'm the guy
organization,
who
though.
goes out and
We
deals
are-
with dragons.
We are new here.
No,
They are giving
you're
us
new here.
items in. You're not new to the. You're just as new to this organization as I am.
I don't consider myself part of this organization.
Well, any
They-
dealings you have with them, let's put it that way.
I don't consider myself part of the dealings either. Honestly, I'm along for the ride for you guys. I don't care about these scrubs. They've been here for hundreds of years and they haven't done anything for the city.
Yeah, she'll just lean back and she's flabbergasted.
I'll be honest. I never really liked the Blackstaff as an idea in general. A singular person who has all this power and does nothing with it? Useless.
So what, you'd have me go out into the streets? Call on Xanathar themselves?
I'd have you do something. Anything.
You'd be surprised.
I hope I will be. So far, I'm not.
Again, this feels like it should be directed toward the guards, not necessarily toward Force Grey, but
it's directed to all of them because they're all the same.
Boss makes $1, we make a dime, Krandren.
Torin's just giggling in the back at this point.
I'm really just trying to work with them, that's all.
Let's get to work then.
And I've been respectful for the most part.
She can stay up here and brood.
Anyway, do we have access to these items now? A different to look at, or out of character?
Go for the items.
Yeah, she is very much considering it.
Well, an 18
let's see
is
here.
pretty good roll. Pretty good. 19 if you count my proficiency.
Here's the thing about rolling. Sometimes you gotta say the right thing and can't just roll your way out of it.
That is.
Give us more items.
You are, you are digging yourself deeper and deeper into all of
Krandren, yeah, I don't know. Krandren doesn't want to be associated like this.
Look, we're extending the conversation. If I'm here, that's just gonna go worse and worse as time goes on. I'm gonna leave. You guys do your thing.
I feel like should Krandren just try to handle this on his own? I don't feel like anyone else even wants to work with them.
Nope.
Better to have one ally than none. Better.
I mean, it's true, but this doesn't seem as much of an ally as it does like a big brother that we do work for.
Yeah. So it seems at least a little bit more effective than the alternative of working with the guards.
It sounds like the Lord's Alliance anyways. It sounds like you went from one Lord's Alliance into the other. How did it work out last time? Oh, that's right, they imprisoned you for how long? How long?
Krandren is visibly pissed off that he brought that up. So
Now, girl, let's leave them to their discussion.
Okay. I'm gonna go eat some more.
Yeah, she will sigh and say, well, anyone who wants to be a part of this organization, keep in this room. Everyone else can exit out. The door's right there.
Peace out.
Ebyn will look around the room and shrug a little bit and stay in.
Okay. Torin and V's. Seems like Gur and Grumbo are out.
Blackstaff's for the birds. On my way out, I'm gonna do the fake lunge at the guard, you know, like do something.
Punch.
oh my god.
Sorry, Grumbo. I know you wanted cool stuff. That's on me.
We're very rich now, Gur. It doesn't matter. They're either with us or against us, as far as I'm concerned.
Torin will just hang in there. He'll just lean up against the wall.
I'll find a nice cushion to sit down on.
Okay. Yeah, as everyone exits out, they will just be thinking it through some more. Staring at the papers quite often. Well, I think we're at an impasse as far as information goes. And did you end up giving the encode thoughts, or did you stick with it, Krandren?
Krandren was giving the thoughts strand to the Blackstaff. Yeah, especially if it seems like no one else wants to actually try to work with her. I'm trying to work with her. Let's roll with that. But
okay, yeah, she'll look at the capsule. Or the encode
I'm assuming that she or someone she knows can cast detect thoughts on it. So, yeah.
Well, I appreciate this. I don't exactly know what's on it at the moment, but I think that's the whole point of this. And, well, this is all I ask for is a relationship of, well, benefiting each other.
I would just
I don't think it could hurt.
Plausible deniability in this case. That's all.
You know
Yeah,
what?
she'll nod.
I'm sorry to interrupt, but it seems to me that I recall that I was not part of this decision. I was out of commission at the time, so perhaps I am not beholden to any of the deals that you all made. If the worry is by giving away information we endanger others.
That's true. You made no deals. But I have not said anything to her about our situation. That's all.
All right.
So, nothing has been said from this group about what we encountered.
That might be more effective for her to use her imagination rather than a recount of the tale.
I do believe that you were lied to. I don't exactly know what's going on here, but, well, you'd be surprised how much power we pack behind the Blackstaff Tower. If it's targeted in the right way, well, it can benefit all of us, but it requires some trust. And she'll tap the encoded thoughts. This is a good first step. And with that, she will snap her fingers as basically your library pass will change a different color from green to blue.
What does this give us now?
So...
Is it holographic? If I turn it a certain way, does it change?
Oh, yeah!
Yeah, it's still shiny.
Oh, fuck yeah!
Lilu Dallas multi-pass.
Ultra rare.
So sick. I've never had a library card before.
That doesn't surprise me.
So I'll have to get a list of them, but basically any uncommon item and then some rare items. So you can basically ask me.
Okay, yeah, the list of rare items you can get off of the donjon as well.
Yeah, there's probably some rare items that they'll be a bit too powerful to just freely give. Like if you want +2 armor or whatever it is that, I believe that's rare.
The +2 shield. It's only +1 armor.
Oh,
I'm assuming stuff like, the Ring of Evasion.
Yeah, the point is to have more interesting stuff than just
Did
stuff
I get
that
a
gives
belt
you a
of giant
+1.
strength?
Yeah, I'd probably allow that. Let me double check the number on that. But
belt of ultimate muscle.
Basically. It was the first thing I saw. I was like, oh, fuck yeah, dude. It makes me seem swole.
yeah.
21 strength.
Dang, it's a title belt too.
Yeah, dude. Fucking big red written across it.
I will I will say, unsurprisingly, Grumbo and Gur's library passes are revoked.
That's all right. I'm headed to the newspaper office to submit an editorial about the Blackstaff and how much of a scam it is. Yeah.
Damn.
God. Could have had a wand of fireballs, guys. Come on.
We can get a necklace of fireballs.
Yeah. Details.
The War Mage.
I'm gonna keep looking at real quick just to see if there's anything else I might want.
Are we So is
Did
our
anyone-
next objective that place?
I think we have to plan for a few days, right? I think Grumbo might want to do something with that gunpowder that he bought. I still want to do some private shopping on my own, but I think we have to prepare.
Oh, don't wait too long. I'll go without you.
Generally, a couple of days of downtime would be good. That's all.
All right.
Time to research some things, time to possibly make some poisons. To go for it. There's a bracers of defense are rare. Oh shit.
I saw that, dude. I was just looking at that.
How many? Also, Gareth.
Yeah.
Rockets are just ammo, right? So theoretically,